Welcome to Into the Void Ozzy Osbourne tribute. My name is Loomis, and I want to apologize. These live streams, all I could say is I'm accountable. I'll be accountable. I'm always accountable, but it's like you go in and then another one comes up and the echo effect and stuff. I think with the mic, I mean, my laptop mic sounds fine. But I'm like, I love sound, the sound guy, and uh, I can just hear the difference, but there's not a big difference. But thank you though for your patience. The door's open, the link's there. My man Patrick's already waiting. That's going to be joining us. He's Ozzy from Baltimore in the band Madhouse Ozzy tribute, and just interviewed Patrick, and that will be out, I'd say, in about a week or so. What I do with streams is I don't make them where you just see boom, boom on each side and we talk. I like to make it almost like an interview slash documentary and type style, not like, but like, with music and like, I like to put everything in. If someone gives me their time, like I want to make them a nice product. Speaking of product, though, I just do have to share this little one though that I should have made it bigger though, but you'll be seeing that on the back wall soon. I was scrolling on Instagram and saw that and immediately was like, he's like, is that the Prince or the original? Like, no, it's the original. Just got done with it, and Prince will be ready whenever. I'm like, well, I want the original. And Amanda Seller, thank you very much. Check her out on Instagram, guys. And if you check out the short and everything like that, and the links in the description and all that stuff, great artist. And I'm looking forward to have that on the wall. The one that's the one that's behind me now was when Emily Glissenfer, R.I.P. Dave Glissenfer, one of my best friends, his daughter, 13 years old, painted me. And I told her I wanted like a cartoonish Ozzy. So one other thing, the reason why I haven't been around, and I know this isn't my channel. Even I never say that or anything, but I started this, as you know, 2 days before he passed. Put up a video of him and Zach talking and Nikki Sixx and stuff like that. It was a short, and then the next day I woke up with just terrible news. So I apologize though about that, but it's been a rough year, obviously. RIP to my dog Ozzy, January 23rd of this year to start everything off. RIP Pop, we love you. And 50% of me is gone right now. And my dad wasn't just my dad, he was the best human being in the world. And it's hard, but gotta go forward. So thank you all. And we will be back on Monday. And I haven't done any of the Ozzy talks either. They will be back as well. And there's interviews that still have to drop. And people who I have interviewed, thank you for understanding that I need some time to edit and stuff like that. I'm not going to throw something that comes out is out forever. I'm not going to throw out garbage and stuff like that just to get it done quick. So thank you for your patience. Okay, let's get to the actual topic at hand. And everyone in the chat, let's get with it. I hope he's watched, which I got a lot to say. And let's just bring a Brick Simpson real quick. And then, you see one comment though in there, like, Sharon needs to stop. Sharon needs to go. Boy, you wouldn't have nothing without her. Jagoffs. Second off, I can never imagine making a dime off of Ozzy's death. Never. I'm not a money guy, meaning like I don't care. I was telling my psychologist this today. I'm like, I don't care about money. And I'm not saying that because I'm rich or something, because I'm not. If I have enough to get by, I'm good. Nobody can buy me. I can't be bought. And that's a fact. And this channel will never be monetized. I'll never sell merch on this channel. I always say that. Reason why I'm saying that, and now, but he has a different, obviously, fight in the game. But when Ozzy dies, and just like, do you have any class? Like, do you have any class? And everyone who just bitches and bar, you weren't there. That's why I admitted if you watched my take about Sharon and size, I was wrong. I ate my humble pie, and that fucking family, they're like blue collar fucking people. Yeah, they're fucking multimillionaires. Excuse my language, but I mean, seriously, I guarantee they talk to you just like normal people, as opposed to, like, the Kardashians. Like, give me a fucking break. But the kids were raised that way. Not like, but meaning like they were born into, like, going on tour buses and just being around, and you know being able to do whatever the fuck they pretty much wanted. And look how they act. Unbelievable. I already see an episode I have though coming soon about one of the kids. Should do too, but over this, we'll get into it over this. But let me bring Patrick in real quick. And fuck you, Rick.
Hey, Eric, how are you, buddy?
Oh, sorry. What's up, Pat? I didn't mean to drop an FU right when you came in, but thank you though for being here. I'm sure I'll hear like a lot of hardcore diehards or whatever. So yeah, but this guy did this, because you have these hate channels out there and stuff like that.
A lot of trolls.
Oh no, but like they have hate channels, but they make money off of his name. It's just, it makes me sick. Oh, the time Ozzy punched whatever, the time Ozzy, but you know how many of my fucking friends I punched? Excuse me, but I think I told you this. Was it you I was talking to? I mean, or maybe someone.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Listen, ever since my father passed, I'm telling you, it feels like it was a week ago. Time is just, I can't explain. And
you talked about that. You have to go through stages of grief before you.
Yeah. So I apologize.
And it's very fresh for you. Just only happened a few weeks ago. So. Give it time, my friend. Give it time. Pray and give it time.
Yeah, and then I come on here and I'm like, maybe I was an idiot when I come on here afterwards, and maybe I sound like an idiot and all that. But if I don't, then like I just cry, and I don't want to do that. So,
Sure.
I'm just sick of that's constant. So anyway, going back to all of that type of shit and all that, I don't care, because I get emails from like those channels. Who's this guy? Blah blah blah. This guy. This channel is strictly celebrating Ozzy Osbourne, his legacy. Him, all that shit. Every human being in the world went through drama. Okay?
Of course.
Now I'm in the middle of a documentary that's going to be, that's dropped, and then it's big. And it's about the Buffalino family. If you ever seen The Irishman, they're like my second family. And best friends, like, they're great people. And we're getting the truth out there. And we're in the office working every day and doing stuff though like that. And staying busy. And my point though to that is, because what was I saying before that? You know how I always lose my train of thought, because I had a point to it. I had a point, and it was a good one, Pat.
I don't mean Ozzy.
Oh,
making money off his name.
Got it. It's a dog business, the entertainment business.
Yeah.
Nothing is gonna go smooth. You know how many people blocked me already because they wanted to freaking be the host, or they wanted to do this. And yes, maybe I did say to someone at one time, you possibly could be the host, but when you're making a piece of art, it's no hard feelings. It's just how it goes. And you got to fight hard and battle and stuff like that. So people are always going to talk shit. But just remember, when you listen to those songs, just remember though, when you listen to those songs by Ozzy, they would not exist. They would not exist.
Every show is an honor to him, especially now that he's passed. Every show is an honor to him.
No,
and people enjoy the show, and that's what's important too.
Without that woman, like I mean, it's just a fact, And people are, oh, you kiss ass. I'm not a kiss ass. Yeah. Am I a kiss ass? No. I admittedly, humbly said I had to eat my humble pie. I never even had to bring that up. I could have came on here and been like, blah, 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 blah. Go watch my take if you think I'm a kiss ass.
Yeah.
And it's in the video section.
Every time something happens in Ozzy's life, it's always blame on Sharon. Yeah.
They're like, who are you to start a channel? Who am I to start a channel? Who the fuck are you to start a channel?
It's YouTube. Anybody can start a channel.
No, but meaning about Ozzy. Like, you know, and stuff.
Why not?
Like, dude, if they have if they even had a clue at all, like, give me a fucking break. That man from afar, don't get me wrong, from afar, and I met him and all that stuff before, but he is like, besides my father, obviously,
Right.
that man was just. My friends were texting me the day he died, like, "Are you okay?" Because, you know, I'm in sobriety. I'm going on 4 years sober, as you know. They were like, that's one of my cousins I haven't talked to in 2 years. He's like, "I just heard the news. How are you holding up?" Uh, you know what I mean? It was like a real deal thing. And maybe some people may laugh at that, but that man helped me get sober. That man helped me. So I started music. That man helped me. What I hate to say this, he's helping me now. And it's just weird, the correlations, though, that happen sometimes, though, in my life. My dog dies this year, and then when I couldn't even take the freaking ashes out of the freaking bag for 4 months. Thank you, Linda Scarpa, for helping me with that. And then I took Ozzy's ashes out and finally took him out. And so Ozzy does his last show, and I found a little bit of solace. I'm like, he retired the same year that my dog Ozzy, who obviously I named her after,
The dog, right.
passed. And so I found some solace, like, okay, you know, and then 17 days later, boom. Then, not to mention, I've been caretaking for my pop for 2 years straight.
That's right.
You know,
That's important.
And then boom, he goes, while I'm doing an Ozzy talk, which I deleted. Some people are like, "What happened to that man?" I was on here talking.
Right. And you found out. Yeah.
I looked at the freaking mic thing on like baby monitor type
Right.
thing.
Sure.
There. And then I went downstairs and you know, I said to the mic, "I got to go. My father passed." And it was at that exact time. And then I deleted that whole entire thing. So I apologize to anyone though about all that, but I just don't feel like that was necessary though to keep up. And it was like right at the moment that it happened. So that's gone. That's gone.
I got that. My father died in the house. Went and watched football, and mother started yelling, went upstairs, and he was on the bed. He's gone.
Oh, it's
we know how that feels. Yeah, it's brutal.
It's
you walk in there and you know he's on the bed, he's dead. You know he died, he had a heart attack, and he's gone.
Where I live in a neighborhood where like he was like a father to many, a father to all.
I understand. Yeah, I understand.
You know, and he was more to that, like the father be like best friend, best everything to me, like, you know, and it was you know, so it's losing someone is so hard. And yet, you know, we're talking about Ozzy here. I don't want to make this about me and my father, but it correlates though because it's loss.
You're dealing with it, right? It just happened, right?
Yes.
So,
And what you were saying the other day, thank you very much. And let me just introduce. I think I already said it though before they become on. My man right here sings in a band called Madhouse, Ozzy Osbourne, Ozzy Tribute. Excuse me, just Ozzy Tribute. And he's Ozzy. And check him out on Facebook. And I didn't know you were coming on tonight, though, Pat. But what's it under on Facebook again? Just Madhouse.
Madhouse and Ozzy Tribute. You'll find
beautiful. So if you ever watched the Madhouse Chronicles, think of that. Just remember that word, Madhouse, or just fucking go right now.
I thought that was a good name for an Ozzy band.
What's it? Yeah,
nobody had it. We looked around. Nobody had the name.
Yeah, I love though. Did you ever see the podcast with Billy Morrison?
No, I will.
Oh, yeah.
I'll check it out.
That's the one thing though. With Ozzy is that even though, you know, his body is not here any longer, and he's in paradise.
His music will live forever.
And the
just
footage.
go put the CD on, go stream it, do whatever you want to do. You hear Ozzy anytime you want. You hear his voice anytime you want. You become immortalized if you're in the movies or you record. If you put that part of it becomes immortal. If you're gone, it's still there. Yeah. How many people have died? You can listen to their music all day long. If you want to these days, yeah, as far back as hundreds of years ago, yeah.
Could you imagine if like it happened and then like in the world and then like, you know, the music and the footage just also goes too?
Oh no! Thank heavens. God was a little bit more grace than that.
I know, but could you imagine that? Like, gee, and I don't want to sound selfish though.
You have to remember it. You can't really hear it anymore. You got to remember how it went.
Listen, Ozzy though was different from every single human being. I think he was the most specialist human. I do. He was just Ozzy. Like I knew, like everyone loved Ozzy. Everyone loves.
That's Ozzy. What we thought when we said, "Who do you want to be a tribute band? What do you want to do?" I don't want to do this. Just do Ozzy. He's an icon. Everyone knows who Ozzy is, but they got so much backlash from all the bars. Like, we don't want a Black Sabbath band. Not Black Sabbath. Ozzy's a different sound than Black Sabbath. He is.
Way different.
It's a different thing. We do a little
Ozzy.
Sabbath to mix it in there, but I mean, we had a lot of trouble getting backlash from clubs. They didn't want to hear us. Just give us one gig. Let's try out for you. I mean, it doesn't matter. Now we have that's 10 years ago. You know, we're doing this 10 years already. We've built up a pretty good following that comes out to see us every few months. Then we play. You know, we're playing next month.
Yeah, you have a good time. Go out there, play shows, and folks going to get in the comments in a second. And I'm going to jump over.
It's all right. It's all there for entertainment.
Yeah. And the lives are more like laid back, loose. I'm going to do like a video episode on this, but I don't want to talk about some parts though from it though. But go on, no, Pat. I just want because these are recycled the next day, and the people might click on it and be like, "This guy's not even talking about what they were talking about." Well, I did. I did bring up Rick Simpson, and I mean, I wasn't there though personally or whatever. But if I wish though Rick Simpson know if you ever know seen this, which probably won't or whatever. Name the charity that you said and. Usually a pledge, but if the money's for charity, then give it to, because he said it, but he didn't give it to charity. That's all. But he won't do that. But and I just think it's I don't care.
Greed. It's greed.
It's greed. It's big.
That's what it is.
And Ozzy just passed, man.
I know. People take advantage.
Sales will go up because he passed.
And you have more value because he passed. Sure.
It's me and Joe Buffalino were talking, and the beautiful thing about Joe Buffalino is Nicholas Pileggi when they came down here in 2004, but that's when The Irishman was originally supposed to be filmed. They wanted to use the de-age, and the book is about my neighborhood and everything. Even though they even tagged, they brought up Pittston and Wilkes-Barre, but like they filmed it out in Philly and New York. My point is that there we go again. But see how I lose my train at that? Maybe I do need some time off. What the hell were we just talking about before? I had another great point. I don't
know. I forgot to.
Yeah, about like the project and everything though, like that.
Okay, right. All right.
Yeah, stuff like that. He's like, it's okay though, man. Like, we understand this and that, but I just feel like, if you're not at your best, then maybe you shouldn't though. Come on, and
don't beat yourself up too much, because everybody has to go through this in your life. And then when your mother goes, you're in the same boat again. You know what I'm saying? Losing parents, no fun.
No. I know. And but this is an Ozzy tribute channel, and
right. I got you.
I don't want to there could be everyone out there's living like their own lives, and if they pop on in the air, I don't want to bring anyone down. So
I got you.
Yeah. And that's all. But let's just say a couple hellos real quick. What's up, Victrola? Thank you for being in the house, Victrola lady. Appreciate you. And thank you for utilizing that community. And when I say utilizing the community, folks, it's not the pay the money thing. No, any one of yous who's ever subscribed could just post whatever you want at any time. And get those colors right. Anytime. And just if it's a picture and you want to say something, if you want to come on the show, I don't even have to always be on. If someone wants me to throw something up, or if they want to come on and do a show just without me, I always say this is a channel for the people. And I don't know if people believe me, but it's the truth, and it's not monetized or anything. This is all of ours. So come on in and jump in. This is not my channel. This is our channel. Kilo, what's up, my man? Great to see you. Silly Munchkin, there she is. She knows what's up. That's she's a made woman, made into the channel, into the Ozzy channel with the wrench there. She got made. So congratulations on not just kidding. Anyone could get one. So if anyone wants to help out with admin, wrench or whatever, please let me know. And speaking of that, let me put up the email at Ozzy Osbourne tribute page at gmail.com. One thing though, I do want to bring up, I haven't seen a show in so long. Go to see Zach Sabbath on the 26th up in Stroudsburg, up at the Sherman Theater. And I'm real excited about that.
Good.
And I know he's going to pay homage to Oz, and I know it's going to be
Course.
amazing. And Zach's, I seen Black Label. I don't even know how many times besides Ozfest I saw him at the Croc Rock, like in little clubs. I love the intimate little clubs.
Me
When
too.
Ozzy was at, like when Ozzy did the Rainbow or something like that, like I would. That's the stuff that I love. I love that. You know what I mean? I like the arena shows too. You know, but
Mm-hmm.
And then how about? Did you ever see the video? I don't know why. To see how my mind works. You ever see the video though, where the Ozzy? I posted up. It's not my footage, just in the shorts where he pushes security away and he lets.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now there's people in the comments going, AI, AI, AI. Let me tell everyone something fucking right now. The day I ever utilize AI is the fucking day that this heartbeat is flatlined. That is not AI.
Right.
That is from the No More Tours tour. And that's what AI did. It's just
Don't let Skynet take over. Exactly.
I don't blame the people though for saying it though, Pat, because of all the bullshit that's out there, just like when Ozzy passed. And
oh yeah,
all I wrote was that this isn't him. And then someone wrote back, how ignorant are you to say that? But what the words are saying are so nice. Like, well, like where are we going with history then? Like, you know, like people are going to think, oh, that's what happened when that didn't happen. This channel is A, non-monetized, so you don't need premium. And B, never will it be what was the thing that we were just talking about?
integrity. You don't want to make any money on the show. It's not
Yeah.
You're not going to make any money.
No, but there's never that monetized,
Right.
and then there was another thing I'd like to see. My mind, I don't know why I forget things lately, and it's just weird. I don't have a mic or camera. I'd be on. No worried, Victrola. Laptops. If you have a laptop, obviously you would know. I mean, obviously, because that has the camera, but you don't need these webcams. I mean, some laptop cameras are nice. And also the microphone on laptops isn't terrible. I used to do shows on my phone and stuff with other stuff. And it's all that good stuff. All right. Now let's get into well, you gonna you just want to co-host this with me, my man?
Okay, if you want.
No, if you only I'm asking you.
Yeah.
You want
okay. For a little while.
Thank you, by the way. This is what I
ain't going nowhere. I'm retired.
I'm excited. Like, you know, I'm not like me, because I'm a musician. Like, I always wanted to be the guy behind the camera when the movie's done. Music by Loomis. You know what I mean? Because I play keys and stuff like that. So that's what I always wanted. But I don't know. I started doing all this stuff, and like the intro music's me and my buddy Bartoletti and stuff like that. Music's my number one love, and you love music. And guys, check out Madhouse. And I'm coming out there to see you, and you're letting me play Mr. Crowley.
You come out, I promise. Bring the keyboard with you, though, because I don't think we have a keyboard. So
no.
Bring a small one, something you can handle easily.
No, I'll bring an 88 key. Don't worry, I got it. Just even if it's just the intro, I don't care. I'll bring the best thing that I possibly can bring.
Well, there are keyboard parts in a lot of other songs too. There's obviously No More Tears, but even small parts. Background pieces sometimes in Mr. Crowley at the end. Right, exactly.
Well, no.
The end of Goodbye to Romance, the whole thing is
Mr. Crowley has keys in the whole entire song. Like the whole song.
Exactly. The whole thing. But his background is behind.
Yeah.
He follows Randy at the end. The lead part at the end, he follows Randy together with him. Before the last piece, the platonically,
Oh, the
very last part. Yep. They play that together. Ayers is playing with him in the background.
Yeah.
If you listen to it carefully, you'll hear it. You'll hear it mostly on the TV show when you see Randy play, which is one of the few times you can see him well. You can hear Ayers playing behind him. It's easier on that mix. You can hear it on the television mix. But a good mix, I thought, for 1981. It was, there's not much of Randy out there. Clear Randy playing. No. That's one of the only ones.
No, there's one from the Palladium Live. Yeah, there's one from the Palladium Live.
Yeah, but it's fuzzy as heck, and the audio ain't so great. That TV show was probably the only one you're going to see him up close doing his thing on both the polka dot and the Les Paul.
Are you talking about Are you talking about the TV show, or are you talking about like when
they did in New York?
They're in the blue room. It's like blue.
No, it was a studio in New York State.
But it's blue, and Ozzy's in blue, and Randy's has the polka dot.
It says Ozzy on him, right? Exactly.
Randy has the red on, and Aldridge.
Tony Aldridge and Rudy Zarzo. It wasn't Daisley and Kerslake. It was the other
Yes.
guys. But it was,
Yes.
you can see Randy up close doing his thing, going crazy. Wonderful to see that. There's so
Oh,
little
yeah.
of him out there.
He was listen,
Yeah,
25
if he
years
was still
old. We already
alive.
talked about this. You go and you make it that big, and then you're still like getting like still want to get lessons while the guys are partying after. Like he was
Yeah.
just
He's out
he's a
looking everywhere he went.
musician.
Every show, every tour they went on, every city, he found a classical guitar player to do a lesson with. That's dedicated to playing
Right?
where he
Now,
was.
like, okay, go back into the topic. Without Sharon, Ozzy wouldn't be where he was. I watched that podcast with the Osbournes. I'm not sure who would be saying stuff. What do you mean?
It's the
Who would be
world.
saying stuff?
Yeah.
The world?
People are people
uh,
out there. Unfortunately, there's some bad
yeah,
ones.
no, but I'm just saying though that it's just people just make me sick, especially the internet. Once the internet started, like, because
Oh
I
yeah.
I was a junkie's fucking junkie, and I'm not proud of it. And my point being is, even when at the lowest moments of my life, the lowest, I lost everything. Fiance, house, all I lose everything.
Mhm.
I would still see if a buddy of mine, like, say he got a new job or he got a house or he's posing like by his new house just bought, I would still be happy for him. I don't know where that
Of course.
hate shit comes from.
That's compassion for your neighbor. That's love of neighbor when you do that.
Exactly.
When you're not looking for yourself, you're looking at them. You're happy for their good fortune, even if you're not having good fortune. That's a big deal.
The Simpson dude is a real piece of work. Yeah, because I don't understand if you listen. Sharon Osbourne could have made. I mean, honest. I mean, people might laugh. Guarantee you, 7 figures for her first interview.
Easily.
Telling
Yeah,
you.
of course. Of course.
What did she do?
Could
And
have.
what did she
But
do?
she don't need the money. Ozzy did pretty darn good with her running the show. Because that's a family now. It's not just she's not just his agent and his promoter. It's his wife. So and their kids.
I know, but my point being on that, and the reason
Different
why I'm saying
dynamic.
yes, they have enough money, but my point though is that it's not about money.
No,
Like
that's what I'm trying to
that's
say.
shared. It's about Sabbath. It's about Ozzy protecting her husband, and she knows what her husband thought of the fucking guy, and all these.
She knows
Like, you
better
got
than
to realize,
anybody.
I'm guilty of it too. When I was in my 20s and 30s, of just like seeing like a
Mm.
little like clip of something or judging a whole family on a clip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't know what's going on, and it's
Yeah,
like, I guess everyone out there has perfect lives and is perfect, and they
no,
just
that's what I was going to say that too. Everybody has their problems. Everybody makes judgments of
no. I'm
people.
being sarcastic, obviously. Come on,
But I'm
I'm
right
saying,
though. But I'm still
yeah,
right.
yeah. But I'm just saying, no. But you'll never get rid
You're
of
not.
that.
Yeah, I got you. I know what you mean. But different
Gracie,
dynamic
what?
when it's a
I'm
wife
sorry.
that's running your career and your kids are involved on TV show. Whole different world. I'm in a different place than everybody else is in that
Yeah.
respect.
Okay, but you know what? Ozzy was me and you.
Oh yeah, he's a
Ozzy,
working class guy, as you said. Yeah, absolutely. Never went to his
listen,
head.
that's
Never.
what I loved.
He loved the audience. I know that, but it didn't go to his head. Well, I'm so great. He was the opposite. He always doubted himself.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I think,
And that's okay. It's being humble. Nothing wrong with that. It'll help you achieve more because you'll be saying, I'm striving for better. He always said, I want to make my Sergeant Peppers. I want to make my Sergeant. He don't think he ever did. I think he did. I think Blizzard is his Sergeant Peppers, but he loved the Beatles so much. He says, I got to write a Sergeant Peppers album like that, that level. I think he did.
Yeah. Well, see, with me, I always say like Blizzard and Diary, are almost like the same, because like they're just like so, and they came out
I
boom
know.
boom, and it's like, but like, yeah, the unbelievable albums. Listen, man, people
Achieved it.
sleep
He
too.
achieved what he
I'm
wanted.
dropping. I
But he
won't
never
say what.
thought he achieved it. He always said, I didn't do it. I still got to work on writing that great album. But he did. He didn't realize he did.
And like he always sold out. I went to, I don't even know how many Ozzy, I lost count. And so the one that was here up at Montage Mountain,
Yeah.
Sharon, that's when she had the colon cancer. That's what my father
Oh,
passed from.
I got you.
Terrible
Yeah.
disease.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
great that she got through that, because it's terrible.
Yeah.
But montage, some of the shows got postponed because of that happened. So
Right.
what happened that year was our town ended up being the first show.
Right.
And Ozzy was like, and that he's like, I just talked to my wife. She's doing great, man. All that type of stuff. But I mean, just the love that he had for the fans, for the that's who, for just regular work. He didn't care about like oh, I just remember when I was talking about Joe Buffalino and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When Pileggi
Mhm.
came to the house, I was just like, I don't care, get out of here. I want Loomis
Right.
running the show. Like he doesn't, like that doesn't impress it. Ozzy
Right.
doesn't care about that. He didn't go out like to like places like that, and him and that.
Right.
And you know what? A testament to their parenting. Look at their kids. And Kelly Osbourne is a
Yeah.
fucking badass, dude. If you watch that, if you watch this, folks, if you watch this,
You're right, but they went through a lot. If you watch the Osbournes when they were young, Jack was at 15. He was doing coke at 15 years old, and getting high every day because he's exposed to what Ozzy was doing. Remember all the problems they had with Jack in the early days? He
Yeah.
grew up and became a mature guy, and he's great now as an adult. But as a teenager, he was trouble. A lot of teenagers are trouble. Almost all of them are trouble.
Jack was a great kid compared to me.
Especially if you're the son of Ozzy
I'm just
Osbourne,
saying,
you have all this money and connections, you can get coke and weed and whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? They had no problem getting drugs at 15 years old and going to clubs because he was Jack Osbourne. Kelly,
but
too.
Look at them now, though.
What I'm saying, they grew up and matured, thank heavens. That's what I'm saying. All teenagers have
Who the
those
hell
issues.
wouldn't- are you? If I would be the same way at that age, are you kidding
But
me?
imagine being Ozzy's kid and going through
That's what I'm
the pain
saying.
of being a teenager. Of
Now,
course.
that's what
I'm
I'm
not putting him
saying.
down. I'm just saying he didn't have it easy, to Ozzy and Sharon with the kids at that point. Amy, I think, because she sent her away to boarding
Kids
school.
didn't have it easy either, though, because being in the spotlight at that age is not easy
You're right.
constantly. And Jack probably was
Yeah.
like, hey, just be, and Kelly and stuff like that. Like, oh, because they yell all the time. They're fucking 15, 16. What do you expect? You understand? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what did you do at that age?
It's
or
a
whatever?
funny show. Ozzy's a real person, and that show showed him as a real person,
Yeah,
and everybody loved him because of it.
What did he do? Okay, I personally think Ozzy is a genre of music separated from everything else. You could say rock and roll, you could say metal, but
It's
Ozzy,
metal. Yeah, it's early metal.
Yeah, no, it's a type, but it has its own. It's different from everything. It's
because of Ozzy's voice. That's why.
Yes, and
the way Ozzy sings, and then being in a band like Sabbath, and then turning and finding these guys for a solo act. I mean, the man went bing, 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 bing. Except for his problems with alcohol and drugs in the late '70s, that threw him out of the band because of that.
Yeah, and I just love how people judge though, like with that type of stuff though too, because I mean, me and all my buddies and stuff like that, like we didn't grow up like that, like obviously, and I was terrible. I
had my moments. I wasn't perfect either.
I put my folks through freaking hell. And then I got sober fine when I finally hit 40. I was like, all right, let's go.
That's excellent.
It's time to pack it up.
That's great, man. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, and not to mention though that I was able to be here though for him and stuff like that before he passed. It was just I'll always, because if I was still out there doing that and that happened, I'd be dead.
Yeah, you go off the deep end sometimes. Sure.
Hell yeah, Loomis speaking. There's Grace. How you been, Grace? Hold on 1 second. These comments. Here we go with the you can't see the comments now. Why? Oh, live. Sorry, hit a button. All right, we got more people in here. Hello, fellow Ozzy fans. There he is, my man Desmond. How you doing? Sorry, guys, for putting my face so close. The lights get me. Great to see you, Desmond. Jersey Devils in the house. And Ozzy would always say to start his show, "Let the madness."
I did that for a while in the shows. I'd say that, but not anymore. But I might do it again for fun.
Yeah, your tribute.
We played 2 minutes of La Fortuna, so I'm sitting there on stage twiddling my thumbs for 2 minutes until the show starts. Because it's dark, no lights are on. All you hear is Fortuna. It comes on for hey, why don't you make it a minute instead of 2 minutes? I want to get going here, I mean, it's just not the thing. It's like 2 minutes. I sit there and twiddle my thumbs until the thing stops. But it's what it is. But yeah, he always said that madness. He was crazy, man.
No, absolutely, absolutely. All right, now I'm caught up. He was beautiful though.
Yeah.
Inside his soul was so beautiful, and he wanted everyone to be happy. And he just, I had such a good soul, such a good heart. I think Ozzy is the most influential person in music ever. Yeah, I think
It's
Ozzy is.
arguably, yes, I would say so. Arguably, some people argue that, but I'd say yes, he's very important. For metal music in general, he's very important. For Sabbath and what he did
Yeah,
solo wise,
like yeah, I mean,
that's
if you
early
think,
metal. That's yeah, but Judas Priest came out that year, and so did Iron
I
Maiden
know,
came out the year after. So yeah.
yeah, but yeah, exactly. But what I'm saying though is, he is though, because let's go back. Sabbath, in a way, you could say they had a lot of influence, even though on some punk rock. Paranoid. Think of Paranoid.
Everything. They influenced everybody.
That's very punky in a way.
Oh yeah, the tempo. Yeah,
All
I agree.
yeah, punk rock, grunge, definitely grunge. Like
Well, Bloody
Nirvana's like
Sabbath.
a mix. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sabbath and the Beatles,
Bloody Sabbath's
and
all up prog. It's all keyboards, prog. Rick Wakeman played in one of the songs. I love it. It's very proggy, rock heavy, but proggy at the same time.
what are you talking
Like
about?
a metal.
Yes.
No, Bloody Sabbath.
Oh, I thought you just said what's his
Right,
name?
Bloody Sabbath's my favorite album
Wakeman.
because it's a proggy kind of album.
He's talking to these people. It's not even Byron. I don't know.
I thought Rick Wakeman is
He
from,
played
yes.
on
Adam Wakeman
He
is
played
from,
keyboards on Sabracadabra. They were trying to figure it out. They met him in a bar. And
yeah.
they said, "We're having trouble, Rick, in the next door studio at Abbey Road." And he came over and he played the part for him. Yeah, Rick Wakeman was going to play the keyboard for you. Good luck. There you go, brother. So Sabracadabra is the only song he played on. No credit, but he helped him out. Put it that way.
Got it. Just reading somebody's, because whenever, if you don't ever think like I'm not hearing you or whatever. I check
You're running
the
a
comments
stream
too.
here. I got you. No worries.
What's up,
That could offend me.
Mr. Morningstar 88? What's up? No, I'm just letting you know. I just
Right.
like to, I'm like, because with the lies, man, lies are tough. Because
Yeah, I know.
I love him though. So Kilo, how you doing, my friend? Okay, watching the Osbournes, I automatically felt that I was able to relate to Ozzy. And well, what did I say? What did I say? You could be a lawyer, a
Yeah.
doctor, a bus driver. What it does not matter what walk of life you are. You could find relatability if you watch that show. The stuff that I'd probably say like but no, not like him. The things that we think in our mind, he just he'll just say, or like we've all been there, dude. Like there's so much relatability with them, and he was just so. I mean, I think that's my favorite video of all time when he grew in, when he goes like this to the security guard. Yeah, like, get away from him. Get in here, generals. And he lets the guy sing. I mean, where's that guy at? If you,
Yeah.
If you ever hear this, my man, please email Ozzy Osbourne tribute page at gmail.com. I'd love to have you on. And then that was back in 1991 on the No More Tours tour when they were doing the No More. Oh, that album, No Live and Loud, is just unbelievable. But that version of Crowley, just because it's so haunting, the keyboard is so haunting and everything is so heavy. And I love that dark sound, and I can't even just say it like a normal person, like, hey, I love that dark, because it's just, I can be so happy and all I write is dark. Like, you know what I mean? I know how to write happy, but it's just, I said a billion of times. I went to a haunted house when I was 5 years old, and I heard that organ, and I was like, this is amazing. Kids are screaming. I'm like, this is what is going on. This is freaking amazing. And the visual, the music though, and like it was just so dark. And then on the way home, Mr. Crowley comes on Rock 107, and that was it for me. Piano, keyboard player right away.
You let the macabre. Yeah, you went to the macabre. So am I.
Right,
to some degree.
Right away, man. And also what you just said, Rick Rubin said the same thing. Music would be completely different without Ozzy. 100%.
Yeah.
Rick Rubin says a line in the 9 Lives of Ozzy Osbourne where he even says, music would be told, like talking about the most influential. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now on this, did you guys remember the part where they're sitting there and Sharon goes, a guy who's still considered one of the greatest rock icons in the world. When Ozzy and him met and were talking, it was, I'm paraphrasing though right now here. It was something to the guy said to Ozzy, how does it feel to be the greatest? How does it feel to be how does it feel to be the greatest singer in rock? And Ozzy just didn't, he just never knew it. He just never knew it. And that's all good, buddy. I just because I was just saying, I was saying that last sentence there, all good. But he said, and then they were getting ready to say it, and Kelly's like, please tell me who that was right now. Please tell me who that was right now. Because Randy told them that though before. But I'm saying no, I would love to. I mean, it would be a guessing game, but I was thinking like maybe Elton John. I mean, because just the size, and Elton John loved Ozzy.
They were very good friends. Yes.
Yeah, I saw. I don't know. But the way she said it, that it wouldn't be Elton because of how close they were. It was like it was almost like it was a guy that like the way because I tried reading like people the way she said it was like someone that isn't like that they talk to all the time, but he's considered one of the and Ozzy just happened to I guess I forget where it was. I don't know. Everything's paraphrased here, but it was like, how does it feel to be the greatest singer in rock? And that's what this guy said to him. And they say he's still considered one of the greatest. You know who it might be? Because they didn't say. Did they say if he was alive or dead? Could anyone in the chat let me know?
Who?
Or
Elton John still alive?
No, I'm saying that during when Sharon was saying this, about this person saying this to Ozzy.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got you.
Because I think I just figured it out if she didn't say it alive or the person passed.
Right.
But I think I got it figured out now.
Okay.
I think I definitely have it figured out. I'm going with Freddie Mercury.
Well, Phil Collins is very close to him. Phil Collins went to his funeral and wrote a little drum skit and wrote something on it for him. He was crying. He was upset.
Oh, yeah.
How frail Phil Collins is so frail now. I'm waiting for him to say goodbye because he's close. He had a lot of problems, health problems. Yeah, he's very frail.
I'm done with death for a while. Then last night, Ozzy's book. I can't read that right now. I can't. After it's this year is just no. I got it. When the time's right, I'll get it. But how many people can say they created the genre of music? Black Sabbath is massive in music history. Yeah, and if you watch,
the devil is right. Yeah.
If you watch Ozzy's a documentary on Don't Blame Me, like he says, he's like, I have to be honest, without Black Sabbath, there wouldn't be an Ozzy Osbourne, and without an Ozzy Osbourne, there wouldn't be a Black Sabbath. And that's what Ozzy said, and it's the truth. Ozzy Zig requires gig, and the way how that whole magic just happened, and how the four guys got together and from the same area, and what they did in Birmingham is so tough. And I love it. I love how like everyone's like flowers, and here comes these four badasses. Down,
very heavy, very. I remember that.
I'm not knocking the flower. I'm just saying that. Thank God, Sabbath.
Everybody had the first album. Everybody bought Paranoid that I knew. Everybody had 4. When it came out, everybody bought it. Everyone not waiting for the Sabbath album to come out.
Why do you think the color? Why do you think I have always the purple and black colors, and even the painting there, and even the painting that I just got that that's I don't have in possession, but that is mine right there.
Yep.
And if you notice, a lot of people don't notice. Do you see that it says Black Sabbath underneath the bat?
Yep. I see
so,
it.
That would that
with the Zakk Wylde spinning hypnosis thing going on. Yep. Well, we used this picture for our last bill, the last gig we did.
Sold.
My buddy cut it. was kind of fun.
sold.
And
And
very cool.
that immediately, and like, we have documentary going and budgets going and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't care. That's mine. Like, it just jumped at
There you
me.
go.
I see millions of stuff like that. You're scrolling and stuff, but that
That's
one,
really cool. Yeah.
as he's coming at you like this. And if you notice, though, you kind of could see it in the thumbnail, but you see him. Could you see Ozzy in that thumbnail?
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Where's he at?
Not now. I see the Osbournes now.
Yeah. Look up, though, by above the fireplace. You don't see the glasses like faded in and his hair coming down?
Oh, yeah, there. Yeah. I see him.
Yeah, I threw that in
Wow.
there. I should have made it.
It's superimposed over it. Yeah.
And then Sharon's like, like when he's yelling, like, yeah, where his mouth is. That's
mouth is right by her head. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's from that right there. And
I told you my wife's name is Sharon too. How unusual is that?
I know. And you play Ozzy in the Ozzy tribute band. That's
right.
Great,
and my wife's name is Sharon.
That is fantastic, though. But they were talking about there's the magazine that I raved about. Remember, I was doing my magazine reviews, the ones that where I was like, give me a break. But this one, boom.
Great picture, both sides.
There's not even one ad in it. Not even one ad in it.
He deserved it. He deserved
it. Yeah. Yeah.
He earned that 45
so
years.
Someone gave me this one here. And I was like, let's see it. Nice. He's like, how Heidi Klum keeps it hot. She had more pages than him. I'm like, I even just thinking about I'm like, Pops, you lived in the right time. Like, I mean, I would trade places with you. Where are we going? Like, what's going on in the world? Newsweek, bravo. Fantastic job. If nobody, I have two of them. That's why I leave one out here and the other one's framed.
Right.
But
pulling away. Yeah.
Oh, and I love this line right here. This says it all right here. Ready? From Ozzy. I have a genuine love affair with my audience. When I'm on stage, they're not privileged to see me. It's a privilege for me to see them. Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah. That's his attitude. That's why everybody loved him so much. He put it out. Always the peace sign.
Oh, to the person that was like, dude, you talk about metal, but you always put up peace signs. Yeah.
That's what Ozzy did.
This is an Ozzy tribute channel, and Ozzy didn't do this.
Didn't do that. That was Dio. Dio did that.
So that's why you see the peace.
Dio was the Malocchio, not Ozzy was the peace sign. Yeah.
Exactly. Gina, what's going on? We said we'll be back on Mondays. Me and Keith and others will be back on Tuesday. But Gina, I hope all is well and love you. And we'll be back on this coming Monday with Black Sabbath. Oh yeah, we're doing talking Black Sabbath. That's right. We're jumping back from the Ozzy solo. The first album. Ozzy said
done in 2 days.
Ozzy stuff said the hippie stuff's going to San Francisco with flowers in your hair.
Let's get the hell out of them.
Fancy a trip to Mars. Yeah, to the moon, you said, but it's Mars. But exactly, you're right. Yeah, that's a great documentary. So I guess the other dude, if you've never seen Don't Blame Me, and then they talk about what was that guy's name, Cardinal. He's like, I seen 50,000 or whatever. And he's like, but he goes like this. And he makes the love sign. He's like,
I love your sign.
The sign of the devil.
No, the thumb has to be in for that.
I know. But this is what that Cardinal guy was doing.
They didn't know any better.
And he's like, and they're going. He wanted his 15 minutes of fame or whatever, though, to get out there. And then the parents wanted to blame everyone else and not take accountability, though, for their own action. Yeah. So I listened to Ozzy my whole life, and it was a while, though.
Well, he won that. He won that case, so that's all. I mean, thank heavens he won that case.
Well, no, yeah, but it's just it's people don't want to take accountability. So
you're right.
Who can we blame?
Yeah.
I don't think she said alive or. I'm going with Freddie Mercury. I don't know.
Could be.
But Ozzy said the hippie stuff. Oh yeah, I got that one. I love that line. Sabbath guys were pissed about living in bombed out poor industrial city and decided to scare. That's what it said. Tough.
Tough place to be, Birmingham at that time in the 60s. Very tough industrial center there.
According to Google, it was David Bowie who told that to Ozzy.
Bowie's dead too. So
wait a minute, though. But Google, though, you can't trust Google, though. But
right.
but that could though be true. That
Could be. All those British guys knew each other. They were playing the same circuits in the old
no,
days.
yeah, but Ozzy though wasn't really though arrested. She said, "Did you watch the thing?" She goes,
No,
like
didn't see
it
it.
was more, yeah, because Ozzy never like really like went out and did all like that type of stuff. She said like
Right, right.
it was more like but no, he knew a lot. Like they wore like
Right, Elton
clothes.
John, Phil Collins, he knew some
Yeah,
people.
yeah, 100%. But what I'm
Mhm.
saying though was, I think I was wrong then, but not because Google said it, just because I
Right.
don't know why I wouldn't think Bowie. Bowie, yeah. All right,
Could be.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
It's
I
Mercury or
can't tell you
Bowie.
either. I didn't see it, so I didn't know.
But how would Google though know? They didn't say who it was, so
Somebody wrote, please, Wikipedia is a mess. Don't believe anything Wikipedia says either.
well, yeah, and people can write their own Wikipedias. We had a guy.
Exactly.
There's a
And
guy
they
down
write stuff
here.
on there that's total BS.
Listen, there's
They
a guy
better
down
write
here
it.
though that says though when Russell died though that like he was the boss and he wrote a book and all that and he writes his own Wikipedia and we're about
Right.
to like yeah, he's his whole
Not,
story's
not dependable, not
done.
credible.
Done. See you soon, Billy. But anyway, I don't think she said alive or not. All right, it's right there. I just make sure I get to everyone. I don't like to miss anyone. If someone writes a comment and it gives their time, I got to say what's up. That lawsuit really hurt Ozzy. He felt terrible that anyone would think he wanted the fans to harm themselves. And you see the interviews of Bob Costas or Geraldo. Do you feel a sense of accountability, Oz,
Why? He wrote a song.
about
Some
not
troubled kid.
doing
Right, don't
drugs
drink.
and
But
alcohol?
some troubled kid took it the wrong way. It's not his fault the kid's got
No, the kid
issues.
didn't kill himself because of the song, though. Like that's
No,
the
he
thing.
didn't. That's what I'm saying is he had other issues that why
Yeah.
he killed himself, not because of Ozzy's song.
Holy Christ, though. I mean, like that's
That was for Bon Scott anyway. He died of alcohol poisoning. That's why he wrote the song for Bon.
that's exactly why though he wrote the song and
Because he knew Bon Scott
and
very
how it
well
all
as
came
well.
exactly. And here's the other thing with Ozzy, like, he sang about Crowley. Read the lyrics.
Wants to know what do you? Yeah, I sing the song. He wants to know what are you doing? Why did you do this? You know, read the words, read the lyrics. It tells you the story what he's trying to figure out.
We live in a world where people only look at the cover and don't read the pages. I'm using an analogy. I'm not talking about real books, meaning like with
I
everything.
know what you mean. I know what you mean.
They see a cover and they go, sorry. I got
Ow! What are you hitting for?
oh. No, but my point being though is that's the truth. Like we
Right,
live in a
sure.
world where everyone sees.
Yeah.
You know how they say, "Don't judge a book by its
The
cover."
Redditors judge everything.
But now,
Everything.
and
People,
that's
things.
the world that we live in.
No. But look at the lyrics. He's saying your lifestyle seems so tragic. Where's the thrill of it all? He's negative about everything he did.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I want to know what you meant.
It's called Dalima. He wrote Dalima, which means do your own will. Do what you like to do. Care about God or anybody else. It's all about you. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
And he wants to know why he did that. Why would he had magic? He did astral projection. Crowley did a lot of weird stuff, man. He was deep into the occult and getting some evil powers.
And here's the thing: Jimmy Page bought his house and freaking was doing black magic and occult stuff.
If you ever watch, the song remains the same. When it opens up, he's playing the hurdy-gurdy and turn around, his eyes are glowing red. Yeah, they're trying to say something about that by doing that.
Yeah. Remember what everyone though said that theory to happen backwards or something was
that's more BS.
Yeah. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Speaking of Pink Floyd, let's get into my old buddy. Jack said my mate, but my old buddy, because I used to go and see the shows. And all that.
Wow.
And I got that when I was 16 years old, man. And I loved excuse me, no, it wasn't 16 or 18. It was, I remember I had a little Pontiac Sunbird and I cut it out of a cardboard thing. It was like a box, and I just had it taped on the roof. And I was telling everyone I'm getting that tattoo like when I was in high school. And then I forget the exact age, but it screams when I go like that. It's pretty cool. But you can see it, But
my room was for posters everywhere. Poster on the ceiling, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, The Who, yes, all of my walls were posters.
Yeah,
that was it. I worshipped it. Yeah, Pink
Floyd. So here's what Roger Waters did. I'll tell you exactly what he did because I don't know either how now you see why like Gilmore and that. I listen, when we were growing up, like in our 20s, like there was always like that Gilmore Waters like talk, you know, even though everything's subjective and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie,
It's still great music.
Let's be honest. I will give him this. Okay, he wrote some incredible, you can't take that away. Like he wrote some incredible stuff. Yes. Okay. The guy didn't even ask him about Ozzy. He just brought it up and never spoke about Ozzy one time before that, ever. Then you hear what Gilmore's response was when they asked about Ozzy's death? Because Roger Waters
shit on him, yeah.
Oh, no, but Gilmore, no. But did you hear what David Gilmour said, though?
No, I didn't hear about Gilmore. No.
I didn't know Ozzy Osbourne. It's terrible and tragic. Not paraphrasing this part. Terrible and tragic when anyone dies. He's another fucking legend. All Waters had to say, he didn't have to say anything because he wasn't even asked. He wants to be relevant.
Yeah.
He wants to be relevant. And yeah, you know, he sells out his shows, he does whatever. But yeah, when Ozzy went, like in the UK, they were saying it was like Princess Diana. In America too, it was everyone, like everywhere you would go. Like it was like, wow, did you hear about Ozzy? Did you hear about Ozzy? Like it was like it was insane. More shirts you'd see even at the supermarket. Dude, this guy was like, he was I don't even know. Like he's just different. And Gene Simmons, he put Gene Simmons to his knees, meaning that we all know that Gene Simmons isn't the most humble human being. And when Ozzy passed,
no, he's not.
Gene said, Ozzy never faked. There was never an Ozzy before. There won't be one after. And Ozzy never faked it, ever. And Gene goes, I did. And you could see him going, and I kind of wish that I didn't. Like he's looking back, like as he's saying it in the interviews. And I was like, wow. Like just being because it was Gene Simmons, because you know Gene is like, you know, Gene will tell you that that keyboard that I just showed before or whatever, that you know he invented it. So you know you got to watch it, Gene. But
that Gene Simmons for you, he'll sell you. He'll sell your mother for you for $10 with the word "kiss" on her. He had a coffin made.
And
to watch this show, we had a show on. They have his office, which is full of memorabilia from Kiss. Everything they ever made for Kiss, and it had a coffin there, a Kiss coffin. Holy crap!
Yeah, Dimebag got buried. Yeah, Dimebag got buried in the Kiss coffin too.
Yeah.
Dimebag Darrell from Pantera. So who's the guest? He's funny. This is Patch. This is Ozzy in Baltimore for the band Madhouse. He actually sings. They're an Ozzy tribute band. He's the lead singer.
Can you put a song up? Is that possible? Can you go to Facebook and put a song up on that? Is that possible?
On here, Facebook, I never did it, but no, I don't have the Facebook hooked up onto this laptop.
I got you. No worries.
This laptop here, I do everything phone on Facebook.
No worries.
And like that
no worries.
Stuff.
It's okay.
But wait a second. Let me check. Why not? Could you still hear me?
Yep.
All right. Well, while I check, if you want to.
Yeah.
Let everyone know who you are.
Okay. My name is Patrick. My band is called Madhouse, an Ozzy tribute. We come out of Baltimore area, and I have a Facebook page called Madhouse on Ozzy Tribute. You're welcome to go on there and look at a lot of videos up there of all the songs we do. So if you like what you like, say hi, say yeah, you like it. Join us. We have about 800 people on there following us. So we play. I don't play a lot anymore. Every couple of months we play a show, and we have a lot of fun, and it's all for fun. I don't make any money. I make gas money. That's what I make doing the shows. But it's just doing the shows are fun. And we honor. Now he's gone. We're going to honor his memory with his music, and I hope you like it. If you go up there and take a look, let me know what you think. Let's see if Eric can find a song maybe to put up. I don't know if he can or not, but. Again, once you go to the page, you start scrolling down, all of a sudden they'll pop up one after the other, different songs, and you can watch us play and listen to video. You'll see us and watch us and hear us, and go from there. We have a lot of fun. Got a great guitar player. You're gonna like if you listen to him. He's a huge Jakey Lee, Randy Rhoads fan, and he can really play that guitar. Thank heavens I have him in my band. I got great drummer, great bass player. Everybody's solid. But when you go to see an Ozzy show, you're looking at me and the guitar player. Those are the two things you want to see. Those guys are our background and our solid bottom. We have to have them. But when you come out to the show, you want to see the guitar player play Randy and Jakey Lee and Zach Wilde, and have me try to sing Ozzy. So that's what you expect when you come out to an Ozzy tribute show. And I don't look like Ozzy. I never will. But that isn't the point. It's how I sound, more importantly than how I look. But Gina, thank you. I'm funny looking, ain't I? But it's we're having a lot of fun. And that's really what it comes down to. It's really enjoying ourselves, and it's stretching that muscle that we have, the musical muscle. You want to keep it sharp, keep it moving. Don't let it die off on you. If you stop doing it, you'll lose it. It happens to everybody who I know when I was younger who played music and were very good and then decided to stop. And now it's 20 years later, they don't want to do it anymore. I'm an old fart and I'm still trying to pull it off, so having a good time when we play out. So that just helps keep you young. And I hope Loomis comes back pretty soon because I don't want to coast the show. It's not my show. But we love Ozzy. We play a lot of Ozzy music and a little Sabbath mixed in. So if you're interested, check it out on Facebook. And next time we're on, let me know what you think. He's trying to get a video up for us. If he can't, that's fine. No worries. It's up there for everybody else. And I've been Ozzy a fan since his first album. I'm a little guy. I was 13 in 1970, or 12. I think I was 12 when the album came out. And got a copy of that. And then from then on, it was, everything. But I was born in a time where I was buying a Sabbath album, then I'm buying a Zeppelin album, then I'm buying, what I'm saying? All the great bands were forming in the early 70s, late 60s. And you went in there and you went out, put records at the end. Don't worry about it, bro. No worries.
Sorry. I tried, buddy. I tried.
Okay. No worries about it.
I'm going to put the link, though, I'm going to put the link to it right now.
I'm just telling us, everybody, if they want to go on to watch a video too, let me know what you think. Just like it if you want. Follow us. Be fun. If you're in the Baltimore area, we play local. Come out and see us. We're playing at Christmas week, 26th. We'll play a show at McAvoy's, which is in Parkville, Maryland. Just so in case anybody lives in Maryland, they know where that is. Come on out and see us. It's cheap to get in. I don't know, $5, I guess. I don't remember what they pay for doors. I get very little money, so the bar gets the money. Most of it, not us. It's okay. We don't care about the money. What they pay for doors.
All right. Madhouse. Ozzy Tribute.
And Ozzy Tribute. and Ozzy Tribute.
Oh, like an Ozzy tribute.
Got it. The whole thing, right.
Gotcha.
One word on Facebook. They just search Madhouse Ozzy Tribute, it'll come up. Well, you know how it is at the
it doesn't matter.
Oops. The URL, yeah.
Whoops. Forgot. Here comes the link right now, folks.
There you go.
Bang. There it is. Whoops. But there it is. And it is right here. Click on that. And hit a quick follow. And
if you have any problem, just go search in Facebook for Madhouse. It'll come right up. You'll find it that way too.
This is so awesome. I need his info. Awesome. I love it. Thanks for coming on, man. I've been wanting to you and Gina. Thank you so much for coming on the lives. I really appreciate it. And everyone out there has the invite. Just like when I left, I was just saying to myself, like anyone, if they ever want me to, I got set them up, and I don't even have to do it. Like they could do the show. That's.
I wonder if I can. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can do it. I'm just curious if I can do it. If I can actually put up. Let me get here. Let me go to my Facebook page real quick, just for a second. I'm just curious.
Well, you'll know you can. You don't. This is through my stream.
You won't be able to. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't think so either. Okay. Figure I can just pop it in with the same camera feed. Yeah. I got you. All right.
There it is right there. Give it a follow and show support. Now let's go back up to the topic, though, I'm going to try to stay on topic for 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who is Roger Waters? Just kidding. I know who he is, and I don't like him. Some people I know had to Google him because they had no idea who he was until he said what he said about Ozzy. Yeah, well, that's the other funny thing too, is his biggest story though, ever, the past 10, 15 years was like pretty much like that. Like what else like was there? So it's jealousy, envy. I think it was directed towards Sharon, um, personally, but I don't know, because I know how he is, and I don't want to get into anything political on there, or racial, but he knew what he was doing, and when Jack handled it like a boss. And speaking of the kids again, like you were talking about 15 years old, like, oh yeah, yeah. Well, Jack now in the jungle, wishing you the best, buddy. He's in the jungle now trying to, do his thing and keep it moving. And God bless him, but he will rip your head off too. He's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, and he ain't no joke. And there's some guy who had a problem, like something was going on in the street, and the cops were trying to get him, and like they couldn't. Jack took him right down and cuffed him. And oh yeah, Jack will fuck you up. Jack will fuck you up. Don't get it twisted. And wow, I can't believe I just said that. I haven't said that in 10 years. Don't get it twisted. But anyway, it's the truth. But Roger Waters is someone who made some great music, but is a piece of shit. And even in that episode, I think it was Jack. Yeah, he said, Dad always said Pink Floyd, I love him, but Roger Waters is a CUNT. And that's why that's what Jack though wrote back though to him. And then Waters immediately though played that. That's what he did. Like, oh good, Jack Osbourne knows. Oh, I got him. So now let me just kick him back. And then that's what Waters wanted. He's old, he wants attention. And but people are sick in the head. They don't care if they get attention, like in a bad way.
Negative intention, no bad publicity. He's always been controversial, though, Waters, about a lot of things.
Was bad, though. I think Roger Waters, I think Ozzy, this is how special Ozzy is. He proved that there's that there could be bad publicity, like legitimate bad publicity. Because I don't give a shit. That did not make anyone interested in going to listen to Roger Waters. I don't care what anyone says. If maybe wrong, I don't know. But me, I mean, it's a big world. I'm just saying that. Mm-hmm. You fuck, and that's the other thing what I love about that family. Like you fuck with one of them, and like like the way how they look out though for each other and stuff. And you would just think that they would be like arrogant, rich asshole, and they're not. No. But the kids though, that's what it's a testament to the parenting. It is. It's a testament to Ozzy, because it has to be. Like, how could they grow up with having everything? Right. And then
even Amy too, the same way. You had interviews with her.
She never wanted to be on the show.
Yeah. No. But to have interviews with her now after her father died, you can see she's also mature and level-headed. They're not have their brain up their butts, that kind of thing. With some of these guys.
I think Amy was that way since she was 3.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She's out of the picture. She's doing her own thing.
I see interviews of her, like, because she used to go on the camera when she's like real young though, but seriously. And you ever hear the song, Amy, that he wrote for her? It was the bonus track on Osmosis.
No, I gotta listen to Osmosis again. It's been a while.
There's 2 songs that he wrote.
What do we do from that album? We do something from that album. I can't think of the song.
Perry Mason.
No, it wasn't Perry Mason.
I Just Want You.
Nah, probably nothing.
Underground, Denial, Tomorrow.
No, we stuck with the first 2 albums pretty much, yeah. When 85%.
I thought you said I thought you said that you did one.
I thought we might have done one from Osmosis. We don't. It's the first 2 albums.
Underrated.
It's Ultimate Sin, right? Bark at the Moon, that kind of stuff. Added in to the first 2.
Got it. Yeah.
That's what we like to do.
What's up, Dark Warrior? My man, thanks for being here. Catching up on the comments. Don't forget my man right here, Pat Ozzy in Baltimore, in the band Madhouse, and Ozzy Osbourne tribute. Give him a follow. Great guy. We did our interview, and I'm working on the editing and all that type of stuff. There's actually 2 interviews that are going to be dropping in entirety. One this week, and then yours will probably be dropping, to be honest with you, the following week.
Eric, whatever, brother. Don't worry about it. I'm not that egotistical. Oh, where's my interview? Whenever it comes up, it comes up.
I know, but I just, you gave me your time, man.
That's okay. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, can Patrick join us on Monday, Loomis? That would be badass. You could see real quick. Nobody needs to ask me. This is your guys' channel. Gina, what did I text you earlier? Of course. So could
Yeah,
everyone.
Gina, I'll come on. Yeah, I'll come on. Don't worry about it. Nothing
Yeah.
else to do. I'm retired now, so I don't know how it works.
All right. So what we do an album and we just talk about the songs and like we just have a great if we're like around a campfire holding a beer well, I'm drinking more but whatever like whatever that's what it is basically just hanging out in a room talking music. And then my Ozzy talks that I do I just call it Ozzy talk. They're random. I love just Ozzy talks. And I just throw them on there either Friday night or Saturday night at 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. I was actually going to try it at 3 a.m. the other day. I was like, because there's people like in different
different zones that would be aware. I wouldn't be. I mean, I look a light 3 a.m.
Jack is a cop too, right? No, he's not a cop. No, he was going to be a fireman. I remember, or was helping out the firemen though for a while though. But no, he did some type of like, or is it train? I don't want to be wrong, but it was something with the first responders and all that type of stuff. But he's not like an active. Like, he doesn't have a badge number or anything like that. Like, you're not going to get pulled over by Jack Osbourne.
He's not Elvis. He's not Elvis. Elvis became a cop.
I love that they're parenting. Oh, the kids, yeah. Is that what he means?
Because they're adults, they're level-headed adults now. Yes, exactly. Yeah, because probably my daughter was a teenager too, but now she's a nurse. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but there's still assholes out there that are that millionaire that they forget where they come from and they think that
I don't disagree with you.
They're shit though. They're like, you know what I mean, this or that. And what made Ozzy so special though is, I even remember like in high school. Like the kids that like, because I was never a bully. I didn't like bullies or anything like that. But like the kids that people though like consider like where they didn't feel like comfortable with ever, but they always like had like an Ozzy like shirt on. Like there's like a guy or like a girl and like Ozzy just spoke like there's so many like people like it helped so many people from afar that man, it's I
just moved and I gotta find my Ozzy t-shirts. I got 3 of them. I got the one with him holding up Randy Rose, one of my favorites, and I've got one from one other Black Sabbath one. So a couple of I dig them up.
What made this better is that
picture,
it's during Mr. Crowley, which makes it better for me. It's like my favorite.
He plays
song.
that in Crowley. He plays the polka dot Sanderias. Yep.
And well, no, but that right there, he's doing the lead to Crowley, right there.
Yeah.
And that was on the Diary of a Madman tour, and that was great. Look at me. This was on. That was me back in the day. See, if I still had my hair, buddy, I could have fit in right. You'll
be all right.
Right there. Look at that.
There's the picture right there.
That was right before the Prince of Darkness. That was right when the Prince of Darkness box set came on and Walk on Water was playing, and he right before he went on Conan O'Brien, and like he's the only because listen, I talk to people that you want to say status or that are known and stuff like that, and whatever. But him, it was like I don't know. Yeah, I could probably you won't be able to see it. Remember the picture I showed you?
Yeah,
but like you could almost see it. You could almost see it on the picture though, like where he's at. Right, hold on, wait, right there he is.
There we go. Yep, there he is.
Yeah, but like he had like this like aura like around him, like you could see like he's like glowing. It wasn't a spotlight. I'm telling you, man, it was he just.
It was his aura.
And I'm like, there's the hand with the OZZY.
That's cool.
The fire trucks come by and they start honking when we're outside, and they're like, they're like screaming. I mean, it was like when Ozzy was good, and this was like the Osbournes hit and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
This was March 22nd, 2005. I want to say maybe I might be wrong on that.
Yeah, I remember watching it back then.
March 22nd, I believe. Prince of Darkness.
A lot of people only know him for the show. They don't know his music at all. They just know him on the show.
Yeah, well,
amazing.
Well,
I never heard Ozzy's music.
He's also a pioneer in reality TV too. TV.
Absolutely. I mean, Gene Simmons' show was good, but his was way better.
Yeah, but I mean, because it was real. Because Ozzy didn't even to Ozzy, the cameras weren't even around, and Ozzy.
It had to be the way he acted. I said, love it. Oh, look at Oz doing taking trash out or picking up dog poop. It's so
Dude,
real. I love it.
I
Yeah.
love those. You ever see
You
when he shows
can't put the TV on. Can't put the TV on.
You ever see when he shows his son Lewis the studio?
I don't remember.
He's like,
I saw them all, so I don't.
He's like, don't touch anything, and then they're clipping him like he's like the brains to my studio. Don't touch anything. The dogs are not allowed. And then all of a sudden Lewis is like, what's that? And Ozzy's sitting in the chair like he's like, that's for you to not fucking touch. Like it's just you got to see the clip. And my favorite though is with Jack with the knife. Don't go out with cocaine on your fucking t-shirt. Give me the fucking knife. And then Ozzy goes like that to him. And then
typical teenager we had to deal with.
Oh, then he puts it under the apples. I mean, it's just and he was laughing like when he was in the closet. How about when he did? Jack puts him in the closet, he turns the light. Usually people screaming the lights out, and someone closes it's all comedy. Or someone you hear Ozzy go, "Can somebody open the fucking door?" It's the best clip ever.
A lot of it was funny. It was just great. The fight with the neighbor next door. Oh, it was just good. You don't mess with Sharon. You don't mess with Sharon.
Oh, how about though when Zach's like put out a channel, and then when Ozzy sits down in the chair backstage, and when he just goes back. Did you ever see it?
Yeah, no, I don't remember seeing that.
Hold on, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
That I could pull up. It's freaking. It's just Ozzy, man. It's so great. Hold on, let's see. You could still have. I'm looking for the. I should always take myself. I do this because I can't even see his now. So what I'll do is, remember like what I was telling you? Oh yeah, do you mind if I click? Like you could talk to the people. Could you see the comments or no?
So what you got to do? I'll talk to him for a minute. I already told him my whole life story. What do they want to know about me? My favorite Ozzy stuff. Obviously, we do the first two albums. We opened up with I Don't Know.
What do they want to know about you? What do they want to know about you? This isn't like about.
I'm talking about a set list.
No. But what I mean though is don't just just be you, buddy. That's all good. It's all good. Talk Ozzy. It's that easy. It's whatever. And you are Ozzy in Baltimore.
Yes, I can do that.
All right, go ahead.
As I was saying. First set, we start off with like I Don't Know, and then Over the Mountain, Flying High Again. We get into those early albums that we enjoyed doing. Throw in a couple of pieces like Ultimate Sin or Bark at the Moon, which is a different album. We go through all those stages, I think, but we stay mostly with Randy's stuff for the first two albums. That's his best stuff, in my opinion, apart from the few other songs we throw in there. And then, of course, War Pigs. Got to do War Pigs. We ended with Paranoid. Got to do Paranoid. Those are the two we do most of the time. We throw in maybe Iron Man every so often. So we throw a few of the big songs. People want to hear a little bit of that just to mix it in. And so that's my life as an Ozzy tribute singer. I really look forward to doing the shows. They're a little exhausting, I will say. I pretty much am done after the show. Pretty bad. Go home, go to bed. Not the old days when I used to go to the diner and have breakfast till 3 a.m. Ain't gonna happen anymore. I'm going home to go to bed, but I'm 68. I'm pushing 70. Doesn't matter. The music makes you feel special. He's back. Our host, the hostess with the mostest.
Yes, he is. Hold up. Did you see it yet or no?
I didn't see it. Hold
on. I got it. Hold on.
Technology, wonderful thing.
Yeah, hold on. Now let me get in there. I'll make that big for you.
Go find the video.
Today. That was whatever you did today.
Just because I'm a Mexican.
Who remembers?
You gotta be careful. You got hurt twice falling. So.
I know. I don't mean to laugh. But
I can't believe he didn't get hurt there. But he got hurt pretty bad a few times falling. You know.
No, I know, and I didn't. I absolutely am not, doing it to make fun of him or anything
Right.
like
No,
that.
it
But
is a funny scene though. Falls are funny
yeah,
sometimes.
I mean, who hasn't fallen before? Come on, and
Right.
it's sad
Well,
what has
the
happened to him.
ATV, he almost died from the ATV accident. I mean, he was
Oh man,
drowned.
that was
That was
terrible.
scary.
And that's
Yeah.
when Newstendo was in the band. That's right. And then Jason Newstendo was going to be with them for a little while, but then the ATV accident happened. I believe was that 03?
Yeah,
And
around
then
there. Yeah.
yeah, and then that's what those dude. And then then he had that, and he
They
but
had a
dude,
lousy surgeon that messed up his first surgery, and
you
then he
would
got it
think that he
fixed.
would, yeah, like listen,
They did too much.
everyone,
Overdid. They
let me
shouldn't have
just
done what
tell
they
you.
did to his neck. Yeah, it's bad, man. My
Let me,
wife had
my
two
father told me
spinal
one piece.
surgeries. Yeah.
My one father told me, though, the one best piece of advice. He said this. My father did well for himself, but he said this. He said, "There is nothing more important than health and time. If you're gonna just fucking just chase the money, and just try to stab out, but they think, okay, that's fine if that's what you want to do.
Health is richness. If you're healthy, that's a value. It's
You got
richness.
nothing. You got nothing if you're not healthy, is what I mean. Yeah, exactly. So, not saying that you got nothing, but I'm saying though that is like,
All I'm saying is I'm not that healthy.
yeah,
That's all.
no,
I'm
100%.
diabetic. I got a bad leg. I'm a mess. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, Amy and Lewis are not mentioned much. Well, Amy though, because she
And
didn't
she don't
run,
want to be in.
she didn't want to be in, and she's in the new documentary. And Lewis just did a sit down with Jack, which is fantastic. That just
Yeah,
came
that's
out
his first wife's children, right?
with Elma. Yes, correct. He has a daughter too, Jessica, and
Right.
I think he has another one too, I believe. But
All right, I
yeah.
got a trivia for you. You know the answer though. What does SATO stand for? SATO.
Oh, you got me, but it's one of my favorite songs though.
Sharon, Arden, Thelma, Osborne. SATO. That's what it's
Thank
called.
you.
That's what the meaning is. You're
I
welcome.
love learning, man. I love learning more.
I thought you would have known that, but okay, good. I'm happy you didn't know it.
I didn't.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
SATO.
I didn't know.
I learned that.
I love that song though. So my buddy Jansen too is on here, and he's just he does he's a professional musician for
Cool.
for video games and stuff.
Right. Good.
Oh, and he's just a great guy, and here's a guy who here's a guy that listens to only Ozzy and listens to more he's not really into rock because he's very technical and everything, but of course loved Ozzy, loved Ozzy, because who doesn't?
Well, I had an argument with club owners when I first started the band. Oh, I don't know if I can I went to the head agency here in Berlin. Oh, I don't know if I can book you anywhere. Oh, are you kidding me? There's no Ozzy fans and Sabbath fans in Baltimore? Never got a straight answer. They did full of crap. That's what it was.
What did they say that though for? Hey, what's up, James? What's up, my man? Thanks for being here. James Jordan in the house. I love the sit down with Sharon, Jack, and Kelly. It was good to see them. It was a rough, but made it through. And I love though that it didn't it wasn't USA Today.
That
60
is rough.
minutes. But I just don't. It shows and with this new guy, not new guy, excuse me, but if you know anything about him, that's trying to sell these Earth demo tapes.
Yeah.
She said point blank, all you had to do is come to us. We got paid. Would have got this or that.
They would have bought it from him. Of course they would have bought it from him. That's Ozzy's music. Of course they would have bought it and got the rights to it.
Well, it's Sabbath. Yeah, Sabbath.
Well, Sabbath doesn't matter. It's still Ozzy's. Sabbath.
Yeah. And Sharon was it's Sabbath though, right behind her with it. You know what I mean? And
everyone else, right? Not just Ozzy's cut, but everyone else's cut too. Right? Exactly.
I know they got screwed over so bad back in the day. So bad.
That's what sabotage is all about. They're signing writs in the studio. They're signing paperwork, contracts for suing the manager for ripping them off for how many years. But what a great album. What a massively good album Sabotage is. Holy crap.
One of my favorite album covers too. I love it.
I love the cover. That was by accident. It was supposed to be a trial photo. And it got messed up and they couldn't do the photo. How to use that one. Bill Ward's got his wife's dress or red pants on or red pantyhose on.
And what was I going to say? Did you read Symptom of the Universe?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the
The
book. I
guys
mean,
that-
no. I'm sorry. No, did not read the book.
Oh, okay. Because then I was going to say though that how you said like that's accident and stuff like that though is just that's a great book, a great read by
I gotta
Nick
check it out.
Wall.
Yeah, I will. I'll check it out.
Ozzy, boom, perfect,
Ozzy,
perfect
baby.
comment,
He's the
perfect
man.
comment. I have had several that influenced me. Kiss was first, but didn't realize it. But Ozzy, nice.
Kiss. I never was a real big Kiss fan. Never was.
Me neither. Yeah, I
The
just
whole
never.
show and great show, but no go.
Yeah. Like I'm not like what's R.I.P. Ace Frehley and Ace Frehley.
But they made a trillion. They made $1 billion. They made so much money. Kiss were the biggest bands ever because of the show.
I know, but they're smart.
They put on the makeup the show. I mean,
I remember the time they're like, "Oh no, Kiss is taking off the makeup," and they did it.
Music's kind of vanilla, exactly, but it's all about the persona.
Oh man, what a world! There is a lot of great ones. After all, it's a biz. Yes, there is.
Yes, there are a lot of great musicians out there.
That show made everyone an Ozzy fan. Yeah, just like the story with Ozzy's in Boston. Yes. Somebody walks up to him and she's like, Ozzy. She's like, what are you doing here? He goes, I have a show. She's like, what do you mean you have a show? He's like, oh, I got a show. She's like, you perform too? Like, she didn't know. So right. That just But I mean, even though when I was young, I'm talking like growing up or whatever, like Ozzy was just bigger than life. Like just
Me
Ozzy.
Too. Oh yeah.
And I'm only 44 years old, but still, I mean, he was by the time when I was in high school and stuff, I mean, in 96 is when I got to high school. I mean, that's when Osmosis came out in 95, but he was bigger than life, bigger than life. It was different than everyone else. Like he's almost like I don't want to say non-human, because in a special way though, like just so charismatic, so I don't know,
talented,
and he never knew it. And he never knew it.
And I grew up with Ozzy. I mean, come on. I was a kid when I heard the first Black Sabbath album. I bought 13 and 12 years old. I bought every album afterwards, then bought all the Ozzy albums. Just like my whole life has been listening to Ozzy's music. So just
asking Henry Rollins when Black Flag opened for him, is anyone out there? Like he was worried that no one was in the show. And Henry Rollins is like, are
you kidding me? I know. 20,000 seats.
And Rollins' answer is, yeah. And they're also getting they're trying to push the other 1,000 through. They're oiling up the sides now. Like, what are you talking about, man?
Any room only. Exactly.
That's how he was, man.
He sold out everywhere, especially the early days when you had Randy and then when you had Jakey Lee. He's selling out shows. He never had a problem selling tickets, Ozzy.
I know, but even that last show, think about how long that break was. Oh, you got to watch the documentary. Big Dave is they're under the stage.
I saw that part.
And Big Dave and Ozzy's sitting there, and I get teary eyed a little bit though. But Ozzy's sitting there, and he goes, "Intro take," and they then yeah starts playing, and all of a sudden Big Dave just goes, "Have a good show, Oz." But before Ozzy's like, is the band up there?
Everybody up there. We're ready.
Yeah, but I mean, for not doing it for that long, and then all of a sudden,
but he wanted to do it so bad. His goodbye. It was his goodbye. I think people know when they're close to the end, and he knew he was. So I got to do this before I go. Then my final show from my hands.
My father told us. So my father would never admit that he was going to die. Like never would say.
What a positive outlet. That's why. What a positive thinking. Right.
Yeah, well, would never say it, I think maybe he was trying to believe it, maybe to try to like think of the energy of like having that positive mindset that could help.
Mindset. Right,
but I mean, it was already already incurable and stuff. But he was a fighter. He didn't even take a pain pill until the last. Like,
nobody gets out of here alive. Lewis. Nobody's out of here alive.
I know.
Prepare ourselves.
Yeah. Well, he suffered.
What's going to happen to us someday? Everybody's going to happen to everybody.
He just said to me, though, he goes, I'm just disgusted. And I go, why, Dad? I go, why are you disgusted? He goes, because the way how he went, and I don't want to like gross anyone out though, but accidents and like all that type of, and like in him, and he's like a tough type guy that he just he was disgusted. And I told him, we love you to death, man. It's just, me, Mom, and Kev, no, we love you. We're your family. And I kept telling him in his ear, I'm like, you're not going anywhere without me. I got on my hands and knees and prayed, God, I swear, honest to God, I got on my hands and knees because I wasted 40 years of my life, 20 years of my life, I should say, because I'm 40, on drugs, alcohol, stupid shit. I said, God, take me. Let my father stay for his grandchildren. I didn't produce any children. I'm 44. I'm 44 years old, single, no kids.
That's not the way God works. He's got a plan.
I know, but then I didn't. But then I thought about it, and I was like, that would only have killed him.
Well, suppose you meet somebody the next year or two, you have kids. Who knows? You don't know.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not worried about having kids. My point being, though, is that like, what if I did that? Then what kind of life would he have had then?
Well, point I'm making is right. You're out with your father. You die. He's trying to suffer without you. At the same time, you're young enough where you can still have a family and kids if you wanted to. Your father knows he's at the end of his life. You know how many days are behind you more than ahead of you. That kind of thing. I know how that feels. But your X amount of age is more days behind you than ahead of you. So you got to realize that.
And he knew, like, he never admitted though, but like when I went downstairs and like, hit the button to bring his bed up. And then I go, Dad, he'd eat anything. He goes, an undertaker. And I thought he was being like funny. And then I go, I go, don't say that. And he's like, he said the words, I'm not going to say them because I'm going to get upset. But he's like, I'm going. And they know dogs, even though my dog Ozzy came downstairs to see me. I said, honest to God, because I had my bed downstairs because my dad's sleeping,
right?
And because he couldn't go up steps or anything like that, he couldn't get out of the bed, with the chemo treatments, and then just at the end. Yeah. But my dog though came downstairs, but she's like, Rock, cook it. I remember, and went like this to see me. I was like, hey, and I grabbed her outside of the porch, and it was snowing. Took a couple of licks of snow, brought her in, put her in her bed right in front of this little fireplace, and lay down. Look, came over, gone. And she wanted to see. She came downstairs to see him before she,
say goodbye.
Yeah,
say goodbye.
But the people, animals, they know, man. They know. Zach and Oz have some stories. I like when Zach talks. If you want, look at the first short I put up on here, which was actually the day before Ozzy passed. The first short that I put on this channel about how they ended up at like just a random house. Did you ever listen to this story, Pat? Ozzy, could you imagine? Just imagine. It could be you. There's a house. So there's a house band playing at a bar, right? Ozzy and Zach Wilde show up to this bar, and the house band, they go on stage with them and play Crazy Train, and I think it was Crazy Train and Bark at the Moon or something like that. It was two classics. Oh, it's not over yet. It's just like, if you're at the bar one time, like growing up, and you go out to a house party after. Ozzy and Zach and Ozzy wanted to go with the bar, they went all the coke, all the blow, everything in this house. They had a show though that next day at they had to be somewhere by 6 p.m. and they were going to be on by 8. And Sharon and Barb are Zach's wife and obviously Ozzy's wife are at the hotel, and the son Zach's telling the story, and he's like, oh, you know what? Fuck this. I'm putting it up. Hold on. And I'm not gonna kick you off because I already have it set up.
One of your guys, Kilo, asked me about what songs are harder to sing, and the two hardest songs to sing are Bloody Sabbath and Over the Mountain. Those are the higher vocal range for Ozzy. But we do them, and they're fun. I love them. They ain't easy, but I gotta warm up a little bit before I can. Other stuff is a lot easier to sing than those things are, but those are the two hard ones.
I'm just trying. I'm almost there, buddy.
I'm not going anywhere. Oh, it's Thursday.
No.
It's 12:02. Yes, Thursday, 12 o'clock.
Are you kidding me? It's 12:02.
Yeah, 12:02 Eastern Standard Time.
Wow. No, I mean, time flies now when I'm on here, though, which is great.
Yeah, I'm having fun here. I was going to go to sleep early, but I'm like, what the heck? He's on. Then you go on for a while, and you get involved in talking to people, and you start getting excited about the conversations, and you stay awake. The old fucking can't stay up with an hour or two.
Exactly. Hold on, no, because here it is. All right, hold on.
Cool.
1 second. Oh no, wait.
Ozzy tells some pretty funny stories too, mostly about peeing on Bill.
Oh, Bill Ward, yeah.
Oh, he peed all over Bill Ward. He's talking to him and he turns around while he's peeing and talk to him. Hey, Bill, what do you think? Ozzy, stop. Peeing all over me. So drunk, he didn't even know what he was doing.
Oh, well, the song NIB, though, even happened, though, from They Lit His Beard on Fire.
Nib.
Yeah, Nib. Yeah, people thought it's Nativity in Black.
No.
All right.
No, this Nativity in Black is Bill Ward.
Yeah. Pen Nib. Look like a fucking pen nib. Someone though needs to release though the Last Supper though without though the interviews though interrupting every though. So I mean the interviews are great, but then the songs though, but there should also, even though I had like the CD, it would be great though to have the full show of all the, and I loved hearing those stories and the way that it was done. But there should have been also the like special features if you want to watch just the concert.
Right.
You know what I mean? In its entirety. Sure. But I thought it was great though, like listening to the stories of how all the songs were done and all that. But here it is. The story I was telling you now, this is Ozzy. He's one of us. Ready? Hold on. 1 second.
Ozzy's funny. Tells funny stories.
I need a producer for it. So I can...
You need a producer. You gotta hire somebody. There he is. There's Zach, the berserker himself.
The berserker himself. Hold on. Now I gotta go over it. Now the only problem though with this though, it's short, so that's as big as it's gonna get. But is it on the screen?
That's fine. Yeah, I see it.
All right, here we go.
Hit the play button.
All right.
Trying to picture this happening nowadays. Me and Oz end up going over the bridge. We get in it. Ozzy's like, Zach, I want to go out. So it was just like, we end up going out. We're in this club. We sit in with the house band. We play Crazy Train. We're playing Crazy Train with this house band. We leave that club, go to somebody's house, and we're there, and they got Ozzy Osbourne hanging out in their house. Between the amount of blow that was in this house, the booze, the weed, and I'm sitting there hanging out. I'm going, dude, I don't know these people at all. And I'm sitting there, and we had a show the next day. But you got to get us back to the hotel. I'm picturing BT just like destroying it, and the boss, Maz, so like going, where is he? You know what I mean? And I'm just like, because we had to do the gig the next day, but I'm just picturing Ozzy sitting there hanging around, holding court with these people in the kitchen, and I'm hanging out with these, and the sun's coming up. I'm going, this is really not good.
I had the thing that on my ride, I had my bedroom in every hotel, black, and then just on this last tour, Sharon goes, darling, you still have to have the blackout windows. You don't do all that shit anymore. Black. It was like, if I saw daylight, I'd fucking shrivel up.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Thank God they had subtitles. I couldn't understand him there a little bit. When he gets into it, he's like that Birmingham accent is so heavy. He's like mumbling a little bit and like, oh boy. A lot in the show. He mumbled a lot during the show. I was like, what did he say? I love him. He was so good.
That was the first. That was the day before he passed. No, that wasn't the day before he passed. Meaning on that was this channel, but that was the first short clip that I posted, and it was the day before he passed.
Very
and then I woke up.
Very funny.
I was like,
imagine coming to you. I got Zach Wilde and Ozzy in my kitchen. We're doing blow and smoking weed.
Well, but I love though how he's like, and I could see it because I completely, I've been to many of those, and the sun's coming up. You feel like you have a crack in your forehead, and you're looking at who's going to get the next one, and birds are chirp, and oh my God, my whole house too.
The sun's out.
Honest to God, my ex-fiance can attest to this too. Everything in the house blacked out.
I never did blow, but weed, oh my God, yeah, I smoked a lot of weed over the years. 45 years of smoking weed. And we had parties where we had been smoking until we fall down, until we fall asleep.
Oh yeah,
no days.
Oh my God, I go out on Friday and come on Monday. You know what I mean?
Well, I never no alcohol, no coke, just weed all day long, all night long.
See, with me the problem. With me, the problem is that like once I started getting like that little buzz, like feeling with the booze, then like I wanted to do that rail, and then that first one, you're like, yeah. But then what happens is when you do too much of it, then you're just You know what I mean? And then when you're in bed, if
I
you don't
tried
have,
it one time in earnest, cocaine. I said never again. It's maybe
everyone
I'm
listening, don't
already
even,
up. I don't need to be any more up. I want to be cool. I want to be
we're
down. That's
talking,
why I like the
we're,
weed so much.
yeah, we're talking 20 years ago. You can't buy
Yeah.
that stuff anymore because people put fentanyl in it and people
Oh,
are
they'll kill
dying.
you. Yeah, I wouldn't
So
touch
don't
anything.
even,
Man.
we're not glamorizing it
At
at
least you can
all.
go to a dispensary and get cannabis that's clean and you know what it is. It's not laced
RSOs.
with poison. Right, exactly. Or buy a bag of dirt. I've bought a bag of dirt before.
Do you know what RSO is?
When it, RSO, no.
It's like the resin though that they put though, and then they put it though inside though. I the reason why I'm asking is I know somebody that actually got off of like hard stuff from from that. And but if you go to the do you have a card or no?
No, my wife does. I don't buy very much of it. She'll
Yeah,
get it
well,
if I
just
need
you'll
it.
see, just read, just or type it or
Right.
whatever. If
My
you're,
wife had some
I'll
spine
send you a link.
surgeries. Yeah. She's a
Do
lot
you
of pain. Though,
do you do edibles or anything like that?
yeah, a little bit. I need to.
Yeah.
A little bit of
All right, I'll
edibles.
send you something though. I'm supposed to
All right.
wait. Someone asked me something yesterday. I was supposed to send someone something yesterday. They asked me.
I
Oh,
got
they
to
said
send you a
something,
T-shirt. I got to send you a T-shirt. So
and no,
the
there was just a
madhouse.
random person in the
Right.
comments, and I
So
told him
I'm going to
no.
send you. You got to send me your address. I want to send you a Madhouse T-shirt.
Oh, nice, thank you, my man. I really
Oh, you're
appreciate
welcome,
that.
bro.
Thank you. And
It's free advertising from. What are you kidding? Well, I'm sure we're reaching Baltimore somewhere,
hey, I'll tell you what.
or Pennsylvania, or Virginia. That's close enough
This
by to go.
channel here has almost 5,000. It has no, I think it's 3.2 million views and has almost 5,000 subscribers in 3
Yeah.
months.
Your free advertisement.
Yeah, and no, but I'm saying it's not because
Taking
of me.
advantage of you. I'm taking
It's not
advantage
because
of
of
you.
me. I'm not that stupid.
Well,
It just shows
it's
how loved
because
Ozzy is.
right.
Though.
That's what I'm saying.
I
You're presenting
love
Ozzy, and that's free
yes.
publicity for me. That's all I'm saying. It's
Hey,
a
buddy.
joke, dude. I want to kid around.
Oh no. I know that though. But what I'm trying
But
to
it
say
is.
though,
It is.
look at Gina holding it down. Hit that like and subscribe,
There
folks.
you go,
And
Gina. Good job.
tell your friends about us because this channel here is for
Gonna
like the
grow.
real diehards and that are not going to be spreading negativity and that are just celebrating the life and legacy of Ozzy.
You know what I'm going to do? You can get YouTube, right? So I'm going to upload some YouTube videos, so the new ones for you. So maybe we can play it that way rather than Facebook. I can do that. So I might try to.
Well, why don't you just give me some videos and I put them on this channel?
Well, all of them are in Facebook. I mean, that's where they are.
I can't. Would you mind if I did that or no?
Of course not. Take what you want.
Oh, okay, done.
Download what you want. No,
Done.
by all means. Like I said, you're free advertising. Play the song. Get people to
Done.
say, "Hey, they're good," or "They're not good," or whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I know. Oh, yeah, no, listen, you'll get hate. Yeah, that's just natural on YouTube. You always get hate.
There's always a troll here and there. I don't care. That's
Hey,
what bothers me.
what was the
I
line?
get my ass chapped pretty bad when I do shows. Everybody's up my ass. Oh, you're so good. You're so good. Thank you.
What
Oh,
my father was never like the most like poetic though type, but he said though a line to me talking like about like how he was like proud that I was, it was like whatever intimate type close conversations. And he said, what was the line? Oh yeah. If they're making noise, then you're making sound.
Sounds, yeah.
Keep making sound and you're never gonna find a hater no better than you though. That wasn't my father. That's David Goggins' line though, but you're never gonna find a hater that's doing better than you. So if anyone out there is starting to try to get in a podcast or not even podcast, anything, and they're like, I believe haters are supposed to be set up there and they're like little tests, like to see if you could hang. Cause I know so many people, let's just say with podcasting that are like, I'm going to start a podcast. They got a bad comment. They immediately take it down. I'm like, don't do that. Keep it up, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's not, you can't do this then. If you got, now on this channel, if people are like disrespecting, what do you call it? Like Oz, I take them down. If it's like, if people, because I don't give a shit because it's not like my show, it's not my whatever. So yeah, I don't go with, I'm not going to argue that back and forth. I don't want any negativity on this channel. And that's that. What happened.
Yeah, it's water for ducks back to me. Say what you want. Oh, I don't like to. That's okay.
But can we just shift gears for a second to the woman on the far right here?
Kelly?
Yeah. You want to talk about just a straight up badass, what she just,
Got her
I don't.
father's talent too.
Oh, but
Got her
she's just
father's
such.
vocal talent. Yeah.
Yeah, she is just such a badass though. Like how the way that she was saying and what she was calling Roger Waters, when she was going off on Waters, and then like she's like I don't. She's just so and
How much does she
same with
look like
Jack. They're
Ozzy?
both so reserved, but yet like Jack's like Jack is the one that could hold like the whole house
Right.
up together. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Sure,
he's the
sure.
man. Jack is like, you could tell Jack's a guy that could hand, like he could get shit done, and does get shit done. And Kelly, the same like type of way. But I'm just so impressed by how they were born into millions and how they act. And then look at
Now
the
as
breakdown.
adults, yeah, I agree.
And then look at Taylor Swift. Well, she was a reality team, but whatever. And sorry,
Whatever.
but I'm not trying to put Taylor Swift down or anything like that. I know everyone loves her, but
It's not my sound, not my thing. Yeah.
no. I know, but I'm just saying though that it's just quite amazing that these kids came from one of the biggest rock star of all time, and easily, in my opinion, the easiest. I'm saying rock. You say rock star. It's Ozzy Osbourne. Come on, of all time, the greatest showman, the greatest frontman. And when I say the greatest frontman, people are gonna be like, "This guy sang better." I'm not talking about that. Showman, keeping the crowd into it from song one
That's
to the
it.
end.
That was
And
what.
and then the people are still screaming for more, when the set's done. Like, because that's what he would do. Like,
Energy.
you ain't fucking crazy. I'm fucking crazy. You ain't. Get fucking crazy. This is a song called Mr. Crowley. Let me see your fucking cigarette lighters. Oh my God.
Back in the lighter days, yeah, before the
Lighter
phones. I
days.
remember
Now
those
it's
days.
this. It's this. Now it's this.
Now
Let
it's
me
that.
get this from
Well,
my
it's easy.
YouTube. Let me get this from
And
my
less
YouTube and
dangerous.
not enjoy the moment. Or let me just, I mean, I feel like not everyone has a YouTube, obviously, page. So, I mean, yeah, I would definitely pull out the phone and say, but go boom. Okay. For maybe, I don't know, maybe get like a minute or whatever of some stuff. But yeah, I like to enjoy the moment.
I
You know what I
got you.
mean?
Me too.
And not to mention that in this day and age, you could get the show wherever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to see Zach Sabbath, right? And you would think, oh, because I have I have this page that I should record a whole bunch of songs though while I'm there, and just not want to enjoy it though. I never went to his show and stuff. I'm sure though I will. I would like to maybe. But I don't see. But I'm more of I like to enjoy the show, man. I don't like to, if I want to watch it through the phone or whatever, then I would have stayed home and put it on YouTube. You know what I mean? So
No, you're right. I agree with you there too. But unfortunately, when I was younger, it was a camera. So
Yeah.
I'll have camera in there. I took photos, and then I'd be done. I'd take them the first 2 Super Bowls or so, and I'd be done with the night. I wouldn't do them all night long because the sound, there's no sound. It's not going to change the stage very much. Take a few good photos and be done with it.
now I want to shift. Now I want to shift to this part of the episode, and if anyone watched, you obviously know what I'm talking about. James Gandolfini, Tony Soprano from The Sopranos, and so Ozzy is in a shit mood, and he was just being like they're at some type of thing, and Ozzy was just being like terrible,
Out of control.
and out of control, and out of nowhere, James Gandolfini walks up to him. This is the height of The Sopranos. Walks up to Ozzy, gets on his knees, and kisses his hand.
His ring, yeah.
Yeah.
But Gandolfini played that so good. Well, he's Italian, first of all, so it's easy to sound like a New Yorker or a Jersey guy that's running.
No, dude, he was
Fantastic.
good. And listen,
Fantastic.
those scenes and the psychiatry and his mannerisms, what an exceptional though. And
Exceptional actor, yes, he was. All of them were.
And then then what did Jack say after it? It was he goes, that was the superpower that he never knew that he had. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
He's like probably thinking like, what are you doing, man? Like but because he's one of us, man. Like that's what was beautiful about him. That's what was so beautiful about him. And I'm going to say it again, the greatest frontman showman of all time. I know it's subjective, but
everything's subjective, my friend. people say, "Oh, Robert Plant or Roger Daltrey or Freddie Mercury, all great, all great."
Yeah, and
But
and
Ozzy did more. Ozzy was more, I don't know, available is a good word. You know, because first of
accessible.
all, on TV, he was the radio, he's the records,
Yeah, but
he's
no, I'm
everywhere.
just talking about how he was on the stage, though. Like how,
Oh
like how
yeah, crazy man. I mean,
the
of
showman
course.
like that would just get though, because that's not easy. Because a lot of people, though, man, like usually, like because I played on stage a lot, but behind an instrument. You know what I'm saying? You can hide
Yeah.
behind an instrument. But my buddy, like Dave Hardy, for example, though, he's incredible. Like he'll play bass and sing and stuff, and I'm just like, but he still though at least could save himself with like an instrument in a way, but that's even hard. Because the way he plays, he's so good. But my point though is that like just being up there with nothing, and I don't know, in the old days, like he had to stand over on the side with Sabbath, like he wasn't able like to do his own thing and stuff like that, and all that. And that's then when he went solo, he was able to have fun with it and all of that type of stuff. But he couldn't really be the running around crazy and this, and he wasn't allowed to like yell at all if certain like solos were playing and stuff.
Right.
And
Yeah,
so
well, there's restricted with Sabbath.
well, they were young then though too.
Right.
They all became best mates. Everything, why it comes around.
Oh yeah, very
it's
much
great.
so. They'd have to be if all those years playing together. You know what I'm saying? But I can't move around anymore on stage. I end up falling and breaking another hip. that wouldn't be good. So I'll stand in one spot and do the best I can right there. No problem.
Does someone else say?
And the stages are 4 feet wide. So what am I going to do anyway?
Jersey Devil. I know what you're saying, and I heard those ones, but they're not the same exact ones though. That there's supposedly some different stuff and all that, but yeah, they're available. You can find them on. I remember listening to them on YouTube years ago, but I just think that. And the whole 190. Another thing too. It wasn't 190 million dollars. It was about 11 million dollars. And when I heard that number too, I'm like, people don't understand though. Okay, all the people that they have to bring in, the hotel cost, all that. Like you think like if you do a concert that has 40,000 people, you're not making like after expenses. It's not.
That's the trick. A lot of expenses.
Oh my God, the crew, the free. I mean, down to the it's just
the
so
equipment,
much.
the stage setup. Yeah.
When I heard 190 million, I said to myself, "Oh, that's cool." Some people were donating, and no, I guess people just make up figures and just
11 million is not pocket
that's
cash
great.
either.
No, that's great. That's good. And that's fantastic.
190 million,
I'm just saying though that people love to sensationalize and and now with AI and stuff, I mean, like that's why I started though when I used to do on YouTube, I used to do the true crime stuff. And the reason how I started was because there were so many people who had channels because I know about that life. And I'm like, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. And I love history. And like, so I would come out and tell the truth. But if you screw with someone's narrative, then but I'm one of those guys, like, I don't care. Like, I don't care if you're a gangster or whatever. Like, I'm not afraid. There's God-fearing man. No one's gonna, if you bleed red, I'm not afraid of you. And that's not me being tough or nothing, but I'll say what I'll say to your face. And if I have to suffer the consequences, or if you do, whoever, then whatever. My point being is that, I don't know. I don't want to talk about violence. I'm sorry.
Hey, if I have a problem, I call on the phone and I go, "I'm so sorry that everybody here should understand what we're trying to do." You know what I mean?
That was good.
Happy all the families are here. Mike, remember, the man that comes through with the Bazzini meeting, he is the traitor.
Dude, that was good, man. That was good. Nice. Excellent.
It's in the blood.
Well, you're from Arthur Ave. Remember,
I'm Italian on both sides, 2 generations back. Yeah, exactly. I could be a made guy. Yeah, exactly.
remember the phone call I made when we were doing our interview?
Yes. That was wonderful.
Oh God.
That was so cool. know all those places the guy was owned and where he was, and yeah, I know where that is. Yeah, I know where that is. Yeah, I've been to his deli. That kind of thing. So
Yeah, and
that was kind of cool.
And Joe D, you know who we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Not DiMaggio. But and also I thought that I had
the wise guys. We're all wise guys.
Yeah, I thought that I had let me see something here. Where is it? Oh no, I don't. Okay, I thought that I had something there that I wasn't. Or do I? Oh yeah, but like my really like one of my the sweetest woman in the world, right there. Got me that. A Bark at the Moon, Ozzy Osbourne. Mark Wahlberg's playing her father. He already finished doing the role, doing it. Greg Scarpa Sr. That's Linda Scarpa.
Right.
She's like one of my best friends in the whole world. And when my pops passed, she calls me up. She's like, I bet I can make you smile. I'm like, why are you saying this to me now? Like, no, you like, nah. And then she sends a video of like her. I put the short up of it, and she's barking the moon. She's like dancing. She's holding that, and I smiled, of course.
Good.
And yeah, thank you, Linda. Again,
yeah.
And I will see you on Monday. And I really, really appreciate that. It was so heartfelt of you to do that because they are. I don't care if it's $5, $300, $400, $500, or whatever, but I'm just saying, just the thought alone is nice. But just thank you from the bottom of my heart. But yeah, if you look up though her father, yikes, that's all I'm gonna say. Very serious guy. His name was the Grim Reaper, was his nickname, and they lost count after 50 people. So, and it's not her fault.
No, of course not.
She's the kid, and she's a sweetheart, you know what I mean, a sweetheart. And Mark Wahlberg, he already did it. It's already done. It's called By Any Means, and you'll be seeing it coming soon. And yeah, it's gonna be
a big break for her.
What's that?
Might be a big break for her in her career if she's trying to do something like that.
Oh, she already wrote books. I just type in. Go type in Linda Scarpa on Google, and there's a bunch of shows. She's been on a ball. Yeah,
She's an actress. Right? I got she's already. I don't know who she is.
No, but like in the true crime community, she's a huge name.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? And she's been on. She's been on a lot of shows, and she's on The View, and that was a funny one. That Joyce or whatever her name is like,
I don't watch The View.
What did you? Yeah, I don't watch it either though. But she was promoting something.
Right, of course. You gotta make the circuit.
A series called "I Married a Mobster," and even though she didn't marry a mobster, she was born in one and happened to be Scarpa Senior. And he's just a crazy story. That's all I'm going to say is, yikes. But Ozzy has. I'm way up top. Already got there. Let's see. Ozzy and Sharon raised great kids growing up in the burr. They stayed to earth, just a normal family. Exactly. They stayed down to earth, normal rock and roll family, and they're great. It's a testament to and even with the kids, to the parenting and all that, though. It's fucking fantastic.
And genetics to some degree. It's got to be little genetics, so environment and genetics to combine,
Yeah, I know, but environment, like they grew up though on the freaking tour bus,
that's
insane.
I understand that. It's very insane.
No, I mean, I'm not like I'm saying like, I'm not saying insane, like, how dare you do that?
No. What I meant it's off. It's not usual for a kid to grow up on a tour bus with a rock band.
I grew up just like playing like some sports and we were like rough kids and stuff, like growing up and stuff like that. But if I grew up like that, and if I turned out the way that I did, if I grew up like that, and that wasn't from parenting, man. My father, mother, they're fantastic. My brother is, I'm not going to mention what he is, but they did a fantastic job. I just ended up being a bad seed, I guess, for a little while.
Seed. You made a mistake. Don't put yourself down like that. People make mistakes. It leads them down a bad, dark path. People come back. Came back. That's all that matters. The past is the past.
Yeah, well, I said a bad seed at one point. That's what I said.
Right. Yeah, but even then, you weren't a bad seed. You just made mistakes. That's all.
Pat's a great guy.
No, thanks, it's true. It's true. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect.
No, absolutely.
Sometimes that leads you down a dark path, and you have to come back. And then
listen, we all have a past.
I know somebody like that. Been under a
Yeah.
bridge for a while. I mean, yeah, I know people like that. But then he's got his act together, and now he's got a college degree, and he's doing masters. I mean, he turned his life around.
You get sober. I know. So I know people. So many who got
Oh,
sober.
he was
they're
bad. He
millionaires
was
now.
bad with the coke and the alcohol. It was like they triggered each other. He would drink, he'd do coke. He'd do coke, he'd start drinking, and then he'd be off the chain.
Yep, I get it. Yep.
Yep.
Patrick, oh yeah, we already. I'm way up. Sorry.
I already
You know
answered
they
that
should
one.
like give you. There, Jersey Devil knew it. I didn't forget your jersey. Getting old as a
Sato, there she
bitch.
goes. Somebody got Sato. Yep.
But I grew up at the right. You really did. I told my father that too. Because
Me
where's the
too.
world's going to these days? I was born when he was. 1950 would have been perfect. 1950 would have been perfect because then you're 20 when it hits 70, right? So that means Sabbath comes out though, like right around then. I'm 20 years old, and then I hear
I was 12, but I still was a musician. My father was a drummer. I was into music a lot.
Oh
as a
yeah,
kid,
yeah. Your
so,
father was a jazz drummer, and let's. Should we save it for the interview?
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying generally. So
Well,
I grew
no,
up with
because there's
music
not a
in the
lot of
house.
people though. No, there's not a lot of people though in on the live though. But
Right.
your father
Right.
though was. I could say it because
Yeah.
this is a live. The videos will just get and this is like more of
Yeah.
like our community here. But your father was the first person ever to see a double bass.
Double bass drum set. Yeah, that's what he told me. So, and to be with Louis Belson, it would make sense that he would see it first. He was in the
Yeah.
studio with him, training with him. So
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh man,
that's-
yeah, he could have been big time, but he didn't.
He fell in love.
Stopped doing everything to get married. Yeah,
That
fell in love.
happens.
Exactly.
I know.
Hey,
but
wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Hey, I know, and I get it though. And you know what happens? Like with the doc that I'm doing now, because I know how it is. You get like you're all like excited and like you fall off track because you want to like be like with this like new woman and stuff like that. So like I have a rule like nope, like tunnel vision until I get this done or whatever. Like, cause I'm not looking for no one. I'm just saying that I never look. It has to just happen naturally. But my point being is, I'm good, man. But it is what it is. I'm 44, clean bill of health, single and no kids.
There you go. You're free, my friend. You're a free bird.
That's it, buddy. Just someone else trying to profit off his passing. Horrible. Oh,
Yes, it
about
is.
Simpson. Yeah, I mean, what a dick. And fuck him. And what are you gonna do? I mean, like what? I mean, what?
People are people. Some are bad, some are good. You pray and you hope the best for everybody, but
Well,
not everybody's going to do well.
Let's see if he ends up getting this and all that stuff, and he puts it all to like charity, then okay, But
Exactly.
usually people don't pledge that amount and say though the amount if that's how that works, and he didn't. He said that he talked. That doesn't mean nothing. I could fucking tell you, hey, guess what, Pat? I talked to the YMCA and I'm going to give them charity. That doesn't mean anything. You got to pledge, and you got to, So,
yeah, you're right.
He's whatever. Idiot. I'm ready. I think there is going to be some great things come. I'm ready. I think there is going to be some. I don't know. What are you talking about, Dark Warrior? Help me out. And I'm not like breaking your balls. Sometimes texts get misconstrued. I just want to make sure that I understand what you meant by that, so I don't say the right thing. Oh wait, that was a while ago. I'm sorry. I was shown as a little kid kissing Alice Cooper. Was growing up as a little kid, 70s. Nice, Alice.
That's me. Not a little kid. I was a teenager into my 20s in the 70s.
Can you imagine was that not been released? Motley Crue and oh my god, yeah, that tour. Bark at the Moon, 80. That was 83, right? Yep.
83.
Ice Bars 2. I think that Zach and Ozzy clip from I think that Zach and Ozzy clip is from Nikki Sixx's podcast. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. Because that would be a great story. Denver Sun sucks.
Some little odd.
Right.
Some basketball games.
The Ozzy Motley Crue tour was badass. So was Ozzy and Metallica. Yeah, Master of Puppets. Yeah, and that was the Ultimate Sin tour.
My regret was never seeing Ozzy live.
No,
I've seen a lot of but no, I never did. Never got a chance to. For whatever reason, don't even remember why I didn't go. But I was into the music, but just never went. I mean, I saw Rainbow and Scorpions. I love the Scorpions. Rainbow and Scorpions tour. That
Scorpions great.
in '82 was incredible. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're the vocalist of the Scorpions, though. They're
Klaus
they're,
Meine. Yes, Klaus.
What's that one song, though? I always love that one song. Since I've been loved. No, was it Still Love or Since I've Been Loving You? No, that's Led Zeppelin, but it's almost on the time. And now, bring back I can't sing at all. I play
like
piano.
a Jewish guy doing his canting.
What is
Gina,
the
yes,
song?
dear. If you want one, it's $15 for the T-shirt. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. No worries. We'll figure it out.
What is the freaking song from the Scorpions? It's like it's one of their.
Wind of Change? Wind of Change?
No, the other one.
All right. Send Me an Angel? It's a ballad, right? Okay.
Yeah, no, this is a ballad too. Still loving you. Is it
Still
still
loving you? There it is. That's the
Yes, there it is. But just
I go back to the early stuff with Uli John.
Yeah. To bring back your love.
Oh, I love. And Klaus is like 85. He's still touring, but he's getting really old. But
I will be there.
So good, so
I love
good.
it.
The Scorpion, the Brutal, the Schenker Brothers, the beginning. Oh, it is so good.
Oh, it's such a good song. I'll shut up, but it's so like it's a good
lot
song.
of good songs they do. Not just that one.
It reminds you of the East End Rebels back in the day. It just for some reason that song reminds you. But there was a gang around here called the East End Rebels, and every time I hear that song, it reminds me of my childhood and them. And yeah, like they're like, you ever see the movie The Warriors?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
from New York City, baby.
I was like their influences. Listen, they weren't afraid to hit you over the head with the kitchen sink. I'm telling you that right now.
Baseball bats usually, but yeah,
yeah. Shout out Huff if you're watching. BJ, one of my best friends, he took out. That was so funny. The guys on the freaking front page of the newspaper. Tough guy though. You got to give him credit though. BJ broke both his legs with a baseball bat, and what was I going to say? The dude's like on a stretcher on the front page of the paper like this, just like, like smiling with two broken busted legs. Unbelievable. All the neighbors, the whole neighborhood outside cheering for East End, going East End, East End. It was insane. This is back in '87. Oh, crazy. Sharon kept looking at Jack, then Kelly, sis. I need you to help me out there again, Darth. Sharon kept looking at Jack, then Kelly. Well, Jack and Kelly were the ones that were in the room. Usually when their people are in a room, like they're the people you're going to look at. Right? No, I'm not being a dick. I don't know. I
was in the room with Jack, Sharon, and Kelly. The other people together in that room.
You know, in the camera crew or whatever. But I'm just saying.
He might want to say something else. He's not being clear about it. Yeah.
No, I know. I'm breaking his balls. I'm breaking balls. It's late. You know, it's getting late, and I get you know.
Yeah, I know.
I get going, man. I could go forever.
I think Gina mentioned something about using my music as background. I said, well, he's going to download a few of the videos, so if he wants to do that, he's welcome to use it.
Yeah, but is that would that be like kind of like pirating like Ozzy stuff or no?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Remember,
well, I have a video of me doing the well, I just put up a short of me and my you see my guitarist doing Crowley?
Yeah.
That was the next I came there and he learned it that night. And the acoustic, he sent it to me, and then that was the next day on a Fender, and then I'm just sitting next to him hitting the chords, and he's gotten these.
I think if you played some of it from the Facebook page, which is open anyway, it wouldn't be a problem. You're not getting paid to play Ozzy music through me. You probably have I'm talking about the whole,
I'll never
show here.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is like
one song, or hey, here's Shot in the Dark, or here's Bark at the Moon, or here's Crazy Train. Whatever I'm throwing up there, that shouldn't be a problem. Do that.
Yeah.
Background music, I don't know. Right.
I'll never monetize on this channel anyway. But
exactly. Let Sharon sue us. It's great publicity for me.
No, I told you.
I'll be rich. I'll be famous again.
Kelly looks great. I've always thought
Kelly looks like Ozzy so much. It's crazy how much she looks like Ozzy. She really resembles Ozzy more than Jack does. Amy a little bit, but Kelly really looks like Ozzy.
I think she's like a good mix of Ozzy and Sharon. She has a little
good mix, very pretty. Yes, pretty lady, absolutely.
She got that Sharon in her, though, that fight. I'll tell you, she got that fight in her. Now,
Because of mom. Mom gave him the fight.
yeah. But she was always like a
cookie.
toughy, loud, like, you know,
Mom's
she
cookie.
was.
If you're going to be a band manager, her father was, if you're going to be a band manager, you better be tough to deal with these guys. Look what she had to deal with Ozzy. Get him up for
Well,
drinking,
that's
up
the
for
other thing,
drugs.
too, though. Listen. Here's the other thing, too, that people don't understand, because I know that I don't mean to bring it up, but the world that that I know about very well, like, that was also though, like, very well, like, in around the music business, and as a woman, to come in, you have to be like ferocious. You
Well, her
have to
father
be.
was a real mother effer, so I guess she got it from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Don Arden was no slouch. He knew he was tough as nails. I'm not as bad as Peter Grant. Peter Grant was the worst. Toughest, I mean, of the managers for Zeppelin. Oh my heavens. Mess with that guy, man, like a mobster. He thought he was a mobster.
Yeah, well, Don Arden had like he wasn't like mob like these guys, but I mean he was definitely had some connections and
oh yeah,
absolutely, yeah. And Sabbath though they were petrified of him when they first walked in, but they mentioned that when they're sitting at the table and all that stuff, and they're kids. You got to remember that too at the time. That's the other thing too. When you hear these stories about bands and stuff, and you got to remember, like, you got to put yourself back, like when you're 20, 19, like when the ego is
indestructible. They're indestructible.
Yeah, exactly.
I said you're immortal. You can't die. You can party your brains out. You get all the stamina in the world. You get to my age, you're like, I can barely walk. What are you talking? What are you talking about partying?
Look at that! Look at that comment.
Oh God. Well, the funny story, I don't know what it knows about this, but the meeting with Warner Brothers on the first Ozzy album had the two pigeons. They let one go, and then when they bit the head off of him in front of everybody, and they were like, "We don't want." They still managed to release the crazy
the doves, yeah.
The doves, yeah. You bit one of the head of the dove in front of everybody. They're all creeping out. We're not releasing your album. Sharon got them to release the album, and Crazy Train was a huge hit.
It was too good of a song.
Fun. This was before the Bat incident.
Yeah.
This was before
I know. Yeah, well, the Bat didn't happen to Diary of the Madman tour, but I'm saying
later.
though,
way later.
Yeah, this is before he even knew.
He's good at putting animals in his mouth and biting their heads off. He's pretty good at that.
And this was though, like when they were trying to like get a record deal.
Right. They went to Warner Brothers. She had the deal to release the album on the Warner Brothers, and he does that. So let the birds out. I mean, oh, beautiful doves are so peaceful. He bites the head off one of them in front of everybody. He's a picture of him with the feathers come out of his mouth and his eyes are crossed.
And then he goes, and then he's like, it wasn't a publicity stunt. I was out of course. Well, I know it wasn't a publicity stunt because you weren't even.
So he must have been so wasted.
Yeah, he wasn't even signed yet. But they got thrown out. Like, what do you? But the funny thing is, it started to that mystique, and then the Bat was accidental. The Bat was accidental, but and don't blame me. He's like, of course I know. I want to make some.
No bad publicity is never bad. Any publicity is never bad.
No, but it started though that whole, and Sharon was the reason, that whole Prince of Darkness, showbiz, mystique, and all of that. Though
who else was snorting ants and biting off birds' heads? Nobody else was doing it.
Yeah, people would think that he's like he sleeps with his feet on the ceiling. You know what I mean? It's like so.
How many people bite off heads of bats or snort ants? Only Ozzy.
Well, yeah, and then he had rabies. He had to get rabies shots.
Yeah, for biting the bat, of course. Yeah, carry rabies. You see Cujo, right? You know about that movie, Cujo.
Yeah, I know Cujo.
Tapped him in the nose and he gave him rabies. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and those are the old days. You got 21 shots in your abdomen. In those days, you didn't get the one shot now you get for rabies. You had to do the old Louis Pasteur version. You get a little less every couple of weeks until your body builds the immunity up. Oh, nice. Man. God, that ain't no fun. Do 21 shots? Oh, man.
No. I did that. And I don't know. I'm not going to tell you the story that happened, but it wasn't good. On my 21st birthday. It was bad.
Boy. I can only imagine.
Oh, it was bad.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm working on a tat. Thank you. Showing that I'm going to pull everything together in one badass tat.
Cool.
Nice, my man. Don't forget to post that in the community.
Yeah,
all of you says Ozzy is the greatest of all time. We'll start that comment. Boom. Absolutely, Grace. Oh, post it on the page afterwards. I'd love to see it, Dark. Yep, post it. Everyone, post everything. Come on this page. This is for the This is fans. Just like the episode's Crazy Train is one side, but the real, just like the episode's Crazy Train is one side, but the real Oz. Do you leave cliffhangers? Like what? Next up on Dark Warriors.
Part 2 on Dark Warriors. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Hey, if I'm on here too late for you, buddy, or whatever, like, I'm not gonna be.
Dude, I kept me awake doing this. I'll be sleeping right now, obviously. You'll fart
I have the Crazy Train. Ozzy got it in 2001. Nice. I can't wait to get my Bark at the Moon doll and that painting. That I show you the new people that
painting
came
was
out.
so cool. We used that as the build for the last show. Yeah, on Facebook.
And
buddy grabbed it off the web and put our name on the bottom and the show playing. That was cool. Very cool.
So, right there, see where it says Black Sabbath, and then it also though has a mixture of the Bullseye guitar though from Zach, and then all that. Exactly. So that'll be hanging here. And I bought that because that was the actual painting, and then it wasn't the print. So print still will be available. Like for example, like this is just this one here. That's just like a print or whatever. But that's the original painting. And the second I saw it, I was like, I gotta have it. Cool. And then you could see it here.
Keyboard player, yeah.
You could see his eyes there. You know, I did my little.
I see his face now. Yeah, look at
I'm working on my thumbnail skills. Working on my thumbnail skills. So, but yeah, there's the eyes up by and his hair is coming down, and actually, he's where his mouth's open is where Sharon is.
Sharon's sitting.
Sharon. Yeah. But
Jack, I can't put the TV on, Jack. How do you turn the TV on?
Listen, I just want to say though that I thought that it was incredible that they got that they got together, and the reason why they wanted to do that was because of the overwhelming amount of support that
they can't believe how much they got. Yeah, a lot.
And how about what Birmingham did? Every little piece that was left at Black Sabbath Bridge went to their fathers, and the people though sending in crystals, and they had those crystals they said are like around around his body, like like outside, like where they have them. And but what I loved about Kelly, she's like, fuck you to whoever flew the fucking drone over. We told you to stay, like how could you do that? Like, listen, I love Ozzy, like with all of my heart. I would,
of course, but you don't want to interfere on their family.
Oh God,
morning, yeah.
People are so weird, man. Like
a lot of weird people in the world.
Go over like the top though, like with some weirdo shit. Like, but that's sacred though. That shit's sacred. They asked, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't do that.
Well, you respect the family, exactly.
And but I guarantee it wasn't even someone that really liked Ozzy. It was someone that would just want to throw a shot at that, and they're going to sell it.
Paparazzi kind of thing, exactly. They'll sell the photo somewhere to somebody, exactly. That's why.
That's if someone told me, hey, you could. Ozzy's it's right over there, man. You could get your phone and you could see it if you look over and find. Like, no, man. If they said just like no, like I don't know.
Right, exactly.
People are fucking just weird.
People can be pretty bad, yeah.
But folks, if you didn't see it, it is on there. All you got to do is just hit Ozzy and hit search and scroll down. It's probably like one of the first or second videos, and also too on Jack's channel. Oh my God, How Not to Die. Is it? Yeah, I think it's called How I Not to Die. But he has a great podcast. Great. He had Jocko Willink on. He had who I love, Jocko, Navy SEAL. He had on Lewis was just on yesterday, Ozzy's kid, and I just love his podcast as well. And it's all you gotta do is type in Jack Osbourne podcast. You guys, I'm sure you already know what it is. You'll find that. And
well, Jack, I love the detour he did with his father, driving around the country. Because Ozzy was a history buff. He loved to see stuff. It was a lot of fun to watch him. They went to the Alamo. He's not arrested for peeing on the Alamo. He was arrested for drunk and disorderly. That's it.
Well,
so he don't remember if he peed on the Alamo or not. It doesn't matter. He wasn't arrested for that. He went there and got his records, and it said, no, just drunk and disorderly, which would make sense, obviously.
100% though. And hold on 1 second, because this laptop, I don't want it to go out before I have to end the show. Hold on.
There you go.
How about that though? That took a while to do too. Let me show you though my little puppy. Hold on 1 second. You see it?
I see it. Yep.
That's my Ozzy.
What kind of breed was he again?
Havanese,
Okay.
Cuba.
Yeah.
They're from Cuba, and they were royalty to like Castro and them. I didn't know all this. Yeah, but
Okay.
cute, like, the best dog in the world. Though didn't have a mean streak. You know, it was a female, but I didn't care. That day I said I want to get this. I don't care. It's a female. They're still naming her Ozzy. Still naming her Ozzy, and that's that. Because what happened was
Lassie was a boy, and they called him Lassie because that was the name they had to do. Because the male collies had more color. They wanted to use the male collies in the show, not female. They don't know any better. The dog's the dog. I mean, call it what you want.
No, well, yeah, exactly, and they get clipped and neutered and all that stuff, and but I don't know. Here's what happened. I went to the place, and they took out the brother and the sister,
Right.
I said, whoever comes to me first, and the brother
exactly. They pick you. I always do it that way when I get a dog.
And but it's just
I was going to name my dog Stains. Come Stains. It didn't work out. Don't name your dog Stains.
Come Stains. Oh my God.
Don't name your dog Stains. Don't do that.
Come Stains. Oh my God. Oh, then they also talked about though real quick. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, and Ozzy hasn't seen him in 38 years.
Yeah, they were fat at falling out because he wouldn't play in the Red Cartel. He don't play any Ozzy music. He won't do it. He's mad at them. So he won't play any of his songs.
Well, but they're good now.
I guess he made up at the end now. He went to his funeral. Yeah. I guess they made up. So
and Jake went there and stuff, and he said that he didn't know, but people were like big time, like James Hetfield, Steven Tyler, like people were coming up to him like, yo, what, like, and he was like, because Jake's very humble, very humble guy, and that was great though, man, that he was there, and
a great guitar player. To replace Randy Rhoads the way he did, and what he did for Bark at the Moon,
and when I was talking to Bob, I even said, not only to fill the shoes of Randy Rhoads, but to fill the shoes of those two albums.
Yes, to do that and be able to pull them off, plus his own album.
Follow those up. I mean, how do you follow them up? And you got to give it to him.
I had lost a lot of guitar players who couldn't do the pressure, couldn't handle the pressure of playing those songs and being scrutinized. Did you play it right? Because everybody knows it so well. My guy, and as humble as can be, man, is amazing guitar player. Talented up the yin yang.
Sybil, what's up? We got a new one in the house. Sybil, Lodo. I hope that you stick around and hang around. Thank you for joining the chat, and welcome to Into the Void, Ozzy Osbourne tribute. Where this channel here is this is not mine. It's everyone's, and anyone is welcome on if you're subscribed, and it'll never be monetized. It's just passion and to pay homage to the best to ever do it. And we're about to end. Born and raised in Grand Lake Dark. Where's Grand Lake Dark?
It's the same question.
What's that? Diary of a Madman. Thank you, Dark. Dark loves to. His oldest son looks just like him. Oh, Lewis, she's saying looks like.
Grand. Okay,
no.
I never saw Lewis. Okay.
Wait, or maybe I missed her. Oh, Lodo, got it. I see him so many times I can't count that high, and he gave the awesome show every single time. 100%. Still loving you. Thank you, Gracie. And then this channel is non-monetized. Loomis works hard to honor the Osbourne family. I'm so happy we're here now talking about them. Thank you.
Me too.
Thank you very much.
Good job, brother.
Listen, this isn't a thing like it's like, oh, I gotta do that. I can't help it. Like I have a fire in my belly. That's just like.
Well, that's why I'm here, because you have a fire in your belly.
Someone yesterday in the comments said something about last rites. Like, I can't wait till I could get that book. I just said, give me your address. I'll send it to you. Like, I don't care. I don't care about money, and I can't be bought. I cannot be bought. So that's a fact. Like, I can't be. So I like downtown Denver, Queen Drake, Stone right their tour. Here, walk outside buses, downtown Denver. Nice, nice. I got that now. You got there's no part,
Queensryche.
there's no part two on this one. Wait, I like
No
downtown.
part two.
The Queens right. Their tour here, walk outside the buses.
Don't take
I
offense,
love
don't
it.
worry. We're having fun here. Don't get offensive. It's fun. We're having
Oh
fun.
no, he knows he's
We don't
great.
mean it. Yeah, it's
He's
it's
great.
funny.
And he knows what he's talking about too. He's great.
Oh, yeah.
Warriors come out to play. Yep, the East End Rebels are back in the day. Hi, Sybil. Born and raised in Grand Lake, Dark. Gina, his oldest son, Diary of the Madman. Just listen, I have a rule. I just have to get to every comment because people give their time. People disrespected the Osbournes for views. They make me sick. Yeah, like that. Fucking no, I don't know if they ever mentioned my I was emailed by a few channels, but if they didn't say it publicly, I'm not going to mention any of them. But drama channels, I did say no to one time though. I don't like what's his name, Eddie Trunk. Fuck him.
Okay.
But that's personal. That's just me.
Right. I used to watch the show, the metal show.
Yeah, but like Ozzy and like, fuck you, because he would always talk shit on Ozzy and. Fuck you. So sorry. Sorry, man.
No cannon for taste. That's what I always say. No cannon for taste.
Well, not that, but I mean, yeah, he liked other good stuff. And listen, I guess he's good at what he does, interviewing wise or whatever. I just, listen, let me tell you something right now. Okay. If I'm interviewing people and I don't like someone, but you're a professional musician, I'm not going to just start bashing them because I'm an interviewer. That's like me being a non-fighter at the UFC event. And I'm bashing them. Like they're just no, not doing it. So see.
Only if you have to. You have no choice.
He is.
I've done it behind what do you call those garbage bins in a pinch.
Silly Munchkin, I couldn't agree with you more. People like drama and they just want to, do this and that and try to get clickbait and views and no integrity, and they don't understand that they're human beings grieving, and they're just, what are you gonna do? That's the world, and the world we live in. All you could do is pray for people like that. That's what I do anymore. Instead of getting mad though, like if someone's like a certain type of way, just pray for them. Don't yell back, don't engage back. Yeah. Pray for him. Yeah. So, yes, all right. Yeah, I want to make sure. Yeah, poor Randy. His first place of rest was vandalized a few times before he was moved to the mausoleum. Correct. Yep, that sucks.
People leave their resting place alone, for crying out loud.
I don't know. I just don't understand though. Like
same thing with Jim Morrison. And Morrison gets vandalized all the time in France.
The whole head. Yeah, they had like the whole head thing that was gone for a while or something like that, and they
just leave him alone. He's dead. He's been dead for 56 years or something. Let him go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I hear something, go put a Doors album on. Listen to Jim Morrison. I mean, I love Jim Morrison.
It reminds me of like, one of those, and no disrespect, any disrespect to like, any of the hippie, but it just reminds me of like, now I have Jim, like one of those like flower dresses, like now I have Jim with me in my house, soul. Now we're going to see Fish, and I'm gonna have my kid eat some acid, and reminds me of those people. I'm sorry, but I had a bad experience. I had to go see Fish.
That was the 60s, exactly.
I had to go see Fish one time. I'm not knocking the band Fish, but just the fan base though, because me and my buddy are sitting down, and all of a sudden I hear, and I look, and there's a mom with an infant, and the mother's tripping her balls off. And
that's what the problem with those. Same as the Dead. I don't like those bands because you have to be high, tripping to enjoy them. Because generally, I got news for you personally, except for the hit songs they put out, Grateful Dead, they're boring. I like Cuts of Grey. I like Dixie Chicken. The few songs I do enjoy by them, but I wouldn't even buy their albums because they're like,
listen,
it's not my sound. It wasn't my thing.
I mean, they're great musicians. Yes. So I always got to give them respect on that. And everything is subjective.
It's the kind of music they played was not my thing. And Fish copies them. Pretty much.
Yeah, it's just like the jammy though type though. and which is great. That's cool and all, but I mean, for me, I like I don't know. I like for me personally, I don't know. I like songs, I don't know, like if it's this.
Structure. I like
I'm not saying they're
structure.
not songs because there's no rules to music. I'm not saying they're not songs.
Right.
Of course, they're songs. I'm saying though, just like I don't know. I'm not saying I don't like jazz. There's just something with it. I don't know that I remember I still can remember turning around because when you're tripping,
Right.
and you just see an infant crying, and then
Yeah.
the ladies like it holding the infant like this and looks at me like, yeah, man, like you're something, and I was like, oh my god.
Not my scene.
And I think bouncing around the room or something was on, and I'm like, where's Ozzy? Where's like, you know what I mean? Because I'm so used to going.
That
to
would have been a
shows.
show.
Because I'm so used to going to those shows. And then
I would not. I've never been a Deadhead. Never been a Fish fan. Good for a few songs here and there I liked. Otherwise, no worries.
Yeah, no, and I'm not putting them down. LOL.
I mean, a talented guy. It's not my type of music. That's all.
It's exactly. I never said. It's not my cup of tea, and it's subjective though. I mean, someone who loves it.
Music is always subjective. That's the whole point of music. Yes. It talks to people in different ways.
This is more the fan base, and it's not all the fans. I don't want a few bad apples to ruin the whole bunch. You know what I mean? I'm just saying though. I personally had a bad experience on one of their shows, and I just don't think that you should have an infant at a show tripping your balls off.
Well, that's the kind of crowd they attract.
Mm.
The bootlegs of Grateful Dead bootlegs have been around for 50 years. They've been an industry on their own, of cottage industry, with bootlegs of dead shows. I mean, amazing. Who trades for this one, trade for that one, and trade them online. For years, I had no interest. Zero interest.
No, and a lot of my friends don't like to know growing up and stuff, and and that's fine, and they definitely have great. Listen, I'm more. I like the Dead more than Fish, but I'm saying though, I just never. It's just not my. And so those guys, same thing. Sabbath wasn't for them. So again,
right, exactly.
No disrespect.
Yeah. No disrespect. Everybody's got an opinion about something.
Let me word this right, since I'm on the internet. It's not everyone. I shouldn't have said that. Whoever that lady is, if you're still around, fuck you. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, that's the way you feel.
Well, I mean, come on. What are you doing? You got it's an infant. Oh, and then they say they brought the infant so that it gets the soul of Trey in their spirit, and then they fucking banging gone. I can't do it. All right, it's getting late, man. We're
just losing there, buddy.
Yeah, while though, but people, all right. We got everyone. We got all the comments. Everyone, we want to thank you so much. And it's it's Thursday now, but it's late, and some of you stuck around. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Remember, all of yous out there, the door is open for you. If whether you want to come on live, whether you want to just want to come on and talk, and I'll throw up the video. Me and Pat, I just interviewed Pat. That'll be dropping very soon. You'll be seeing clips and shorts of that in the meantime this week. And again, a shout out to the Osbourne family, and there will never be another Ozzy. Absolutely 100%. Nope. And thank you, Ozzy, for everything. And thank you to the Osbourne family. And that's it. That's it. So
all right.
Another great one though, man. And after taking some time off. So good night, everyone. Hey, Pat, I love you, my man. And I'll give you a call tomorrow.
You got it, buddy.
All right. All right. Thank you guys again. Hit that subscribe button. Share your friends. And we will see you next time on Into the Void, Ozzy Osbourne Tribute. Thanks again. Thank you all again for watching. Stay safe out there, community, and don't forget to use that community. Good night, everyone.